painted graffiti outside of my high school saying Miss Thompson is a cunt. Now it's gonna get fucking banned off YouTube. Oh, god damn it, game. Oh, shh. And I know this because one of my videos got demonetized for me calling my mother a cunt. Do you watch Bobby Broccoli? I don't know what that is. The kids are watching Pokemon, so I got to see some of the new Pokemon episodes, and man, did they improve the animation. There's something missing from it, a little bit of charm from the old one, but like, man, it's got a lot of, the animation is really good. When did Ash get a Dragonite? Spoilers. Get them into Pokemon cards. They have some Pokemon cards, but they don't take care of them, so I won't get them anymore. I keep saying if you want more Pokemon cards, you need to take care of them. They're watching some episode where this big fire snake thing goes wild in some town. I don't even know this Pokemon because I'm out of Pokemon. And then Leon shows up with a Charizard and saves the day. And I'm like, all right. And Ash is like flying around on a Dragonite. I'm like, when the fuck did that happen? So this might be literally like 600 episodes since I last watched it. I don't know. All right, so I would like to start today off by saying I'm very disappointed in all of you, especially you. You know who you are. There was a great opportunity to make the "What's a game you hate" that Joseph Anderson didn't post on the subreddit, just in an exact duplicate of the "What's a game that you liked but Joseph Anderson didn't post" on the subreddit. And instead, people took it seriously and posted things like a vallhala. Very, very disappointed. Very disappointed. Lies of P. Imagine thinking Lies of P is a bad game. Someone here said it's whatever Lies of P does, Bloodborne just does better. Like, wow. 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 That's atake. What atake? What are you talking about? Context? Imagine missing a stream. Actually, you know what? I feel like I had all the context in the statement there, didn't I? There was a post, yes, there was a post on our subreddit from a few days ago or a week ago, which is entitled, "What's a game that you liked but Joseph Anderson didn't?" Here you go, I will link it for you. Okay, and I went through this yesterday on stream because almost every game that is on here is a game I actually like, and it was very frustrating. And then in response to this, someone made the post, which is very funny, +2, "What's a game you hate that Joseph Anderson didn't?" Lies of P has 30 more frames than Bloodborne. more than 30 in most places. If anything, I'd take the idea you dislike something as a sign it might be good for me. What the fuck? Wait, Xenoblade fan enjoys bad writing. Yeah, okay, that's true. Yeah, that tracks. Okay, yeah. That's true. That's true. Would also like to say thank you to Merrick. I don't know why I was reading the subreddit. I would also say thank you to Merrick for explaining to someone why that scene in Beyond Two Souls was so bad in a very elegant way. Far better than I could have explained it even. So thank you, Merrick. Well done. Well done. Also, shout out to the person who is expecting the Lies of P video to be out today, because I said Wednesday, even though when I said Wednesday, I followed it up with saying, so it's probably going to be a couple days after that, because it's me, but also when I think it's going to be done on Wednesday, but then I also have to do rendering and subtitles and shit like that. Uploading takes a while, but alright, thank you. Once again, reinforcing that I can't say anything without people just holding it out of context. There's a Lies of P video. No, it's hypothetical. Hypothetical video. Yeah, hypothetical. You make videos? I do sometimes. It's been known to happen. Believing in you is holding something out of context. It depends on how you believe in me. Alright, so can you kick plus? Yeah, it's for the prologue thing that we didn't do. I don't know what the Anna is, but chat told me not to do it, and also I wouldn't have noticed on my own, so we're not going to do it. Alright, so let's load. Ah, the lovely sensation of feeling like you're forgetting something. Is this because we loaded back in? This is new. What's that? Hornet? Do you think you would survive Danganronpa? No. Wait, what are you asking? Would I get killed in Danganronpa, or would I be able to break the game? Breaking the game, no. I would think that I understand the rules, and it turns out the bear doesn't have to follow them or some shit, and I would get very angry and die fuming. Are we talking like, would I get killed by someone else in Danganronpa? Absolutely not. No, because everyone who gets killed in Danganronpa is like right before they die. Teehee, you wouldn't kill me, right? And then whoa, like everyone who dies in Danganronpa was being an idiot. So yeah, I think I would survive. I don't think I would get killed by another participant. Everyone who dies in Danganronpa is likable. If that's true, then that's a good mark for me surviving. But is that true? I don't think that's true. But now we're gonna have to go through and think of and go through spoilers and shit. I don't think that's true. Would you kill another participant? Do they look like anime people? Then maybe. I don't know. I don't think I have it in me to murder somebody. Thoughts on Subway? I have no strong thoughts on Subway. Would you try to rules lawyer Monokuma? Yeah, a little bit, yeah, and I think that would just get me killed. What's your ultimate? The ultimate streamer? The ultimate contrarian. You'll kill me and then I'll say nah. No, I'm not bored. No, I'm not bored. You'll likely just killed over a banana split argument. Would I? I don't know about that. What's the banana split argument? All right, let's talk about the game a little bit because I want to say something that I was tempted to say yesterday, but I wanted to see where the game went first. All right, so first of all, I like the vibes, I like the music, I like the presentation. The writing has been decent to good. For video game standards, it's probably a step above most. The dialogue has flowed quite well, especially considering it's just a game that's just about conversations. The game is unironically hornier than a lot of porn games that I've played, or would play, that I've heard about. And I don't know what the tone of that is meant to be. It is unabashedly horny. I'm surprised at how horny it is. And that's okay. I think that sex should be explored more in media, and games are a part of that too. Not necessarily with full-fledged like nudity and stuff like that. You don't have to do that, but the topic of sex is something that's important, and I think that it has a place in video games as well. I just was kind of thrown off by the tone of it. But the big thing that made me uncomfortable, which I don't really want to talk about a lot because I know it's first of all, it's a sensitive topic on many levels. But for some people it is particularly flammable, let's say. I don't think the game... okay. I'm going to say this, and I'm not going to defend it. I don't want an argument. I don't want a discussion. And I'm sorry, I know that's kind of lame, but I also do want to say it and then move on. The character of Dorothy is making me incredibly uncomfortable, and I don't think the game and story has earned the right to explore that kind of very uncomfortable topic with the tone and the presentation it has so far, and I don't think they should have went there. I don't like it at all. If it turns out that they're going there for a point and they justify it and it comes back later and it's like, okay, here we go, we're going at the same time. But first of all, the writing hasn't made me think that that's something they're gonna do. Secondly, it's a video game, so I'm already kind of and third, also kind of linked to the writing again, the tone is I don't know, but yeah, that's it. So I wanted to say that, and let's move on. It's a game, yeah. It's a game. I missed the first stream. What's up with Dorothy? In this world, there are robots that are sentient AIs, and some of those robots are made for different purposes, and some robots are made for, I'm going to guess, work. Some robots are singers. Some robots are entertainers. Some robots are sex workers. And Dorothy is a robot sex worker, and her line of robots is designed to be to look underage, and it's 2070 something. So yeah, that's sorry, just to be clear, that is what the game did, right? Or did I misread it? Yeah, it is. Okay, so I didn't misread it. Okay, you kind of misread it. I'll take that. I'll take kinda. Rogue mod event. Uh-oh. Moving quickly on to something else. Thoughts on the Jeff Keighley Awards and Dave the Diver Indie Discourse? I like the awards. I think it's a fun time. I think gaming needs something like that. But I don't really take it all that seriously. I don't really take the Oscars that seriously either. I think it's fun to have that kind of a communal gathering. And I like that gaming is kind of gravitated toward that being our premier kind of marquee award show, you know what I mean? Other ones might be more prestigious, the Golden Joysticks or whatever. I don't really follow a lot of the other ones, but they might be more prestigious. I haven't looked into it, but I think Keighley's has become a front runner for what we all gravitate towards and think of that was what game of the year was. So I like that. Dave the Diver thing, I don't really know where the indie discourse is at the moment. It's kind of strange to me, but I think it's the same thing that music is going through, and films as well, right? I don't know. I think the moment when indie stopped making sense to me was when I watched an indie movie that had Jesse Eisenberg in it. So I don't really know what it means anymore. We need indie to indie, I guess. I don't know. It's not indie at all. It just looks indie. Yeah, indie is now for vibes or budget, I guess. But even then, that's hard to tell because a lot of games don't release the budget that they're working with. Joe and Marble got redeemed. All right, 1 second. I thought Dave the Diver was an indie game until the controversy came out because it presents itself like an indie game. And it was actually kind of devastating watching the trailer and looking at it and being like, if this is an indie game, how the fuck does it have this amount of variety of assets in it or whatever? This thing looks expensive. It's hard to tell with that. So, because I'm something of an indie dev myself, chat. So when you look at something that another indie dev is making, sometimes you can look at it and you can think, oh my god, do they just have such a much higher budget? Or is the lead on this project someone who is the artist and they are crunching themselves 250 hours a week, just making assets like this over and over and over and over and over, and that's why they have such variety, you know what I mean? So it's hard to know sometimes. Alright, so Paramo Nata has bought a marble for the race, and what is your marble? My marble is Puella Deville Magi Madoka Magica. Alright, I already know that one, so I don't need to read that out. Marble is in the race. He's away. No, it's just brought up on stream before. Madoka Magica. Isn't that what 12 Sentinels was? It's 13 Sentinels was egging on. Madoka Kaname and Sayaka Miki are regular middle school girls with regular lives, doubt, but all that changes when they encounter Kyubi, a cat-like magical familiar, and Hamura Akemi, the new transfer student. Kyubi offers them a proposition. He will grant any one of their wishes, and in exchange they will each become a magical girl, gaining enough power to fulfill their dreams. However, Haruma Akemi, a magical girl herself, urges them not to accept the offer, stating that everything is not what it seems. A story of hope, despair, and friendship. Maho Shouju Madoka Magica. Is this the wrong one? Am I reading the wrong one? No, it says Puella Deville under it. Never mind. Deals with the difficulties of being a magical girl. How can you not relate to that? And the price one has to pay to make a dream come true. Alright. Heard it's actually pretty good. Poll. Do you like Madoka Magica? Yes, no, haven't seen it. Wow. Wow. I am stunned that our non-Wii population has gotten to about 50%. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Anyway, let's play the game. Dodge the spoilers this time. Yeah, I've learned my lesson. I read the My Anime List one now instead of the Wikipedia one. So yeah. Thank you to Sad P for the new sub. That's when you didn't want to wake up in the middle of the night, but you really had to pee, and you've been fighting it off, and you're like, okay, I guess I'll get up and pee. And you have a sad pee, and then you hope you can go back to sleep. All right, so let us continue Valhalla. Oh. You know what? I like the spread we have. All done. Apropos to the 30 plus discussion, you know you're above 30 when you have to watch what and when you eat dinner so you don't get gas from sleeping on the wrong angle and wake up in the night with heartburn. Yeah, that's getting off the gluten was a big help for that. I used to have a lot of problems with that, so I'm happy about that. Yeah. I was kidding, by the way. You're an adult if you're still below 30. I was just like playing into the outrage I felt that finding out Baldur was only 25. Anyway, let's continue. All done. Feeling better? Fresh air does wonders for you. Well, for a given value of fresh, anyway. I insist, it sounds like dynamite. No, it was too long to be dynamite. It sounded more like some heavy-duty tool. You're a heavy-duty tool. Oh, got him. Yes, I am. Wait, damn it. Oh, welcome back. Betty and Android Yusuke? Who are these two? Hair clips or horns? I could have sworn this place looked a lot more pink the last time we came. Maybe it's the lighting. Hey bartender, what did that noise just now sound like to you? Oh, how's the sound, by the way? We good? I say it sounds like construction, but Betty here says it's dynamite or something like that. Not you too. Eh? Do you think it's dynamite then? What? No, I say it's a backfire. It's a gunshot. Firecrackers. So I see those sounds have been going all night and we can't figure out what they are. Well, we aren't here to discuss that. We're here to drink. Who is he? Gillian, nice to meet you. I don't know, you have more of a John face. Where was he last weekend? I don't know, and I don't care. You already made amends for leaving me to fend off all those dogs. Anyway, what do you want? Beer. Beer? coffee, beer. Oh, what the hell? I'll have a beer too. 2 beers. 2 beers coming right up. Let's get them 2 beers. All right, should we make it double? 2 beer. You know what? Let's just go single beers. How is beer so complicated? Here you go. Thank you. They give you more money, by the way. Yeah, but doesn't it also make it so they'll have less drinks, so there's less dialogue? Maybe they'll even buy less drinks. Won't they leave faster? Didn't it say something like that? Thank you. Man, after work beer is always the best beer. Yeah. So tell me, bartender. Just call me Jill. Jill, that's a nice name. How's business lately? As usual. Wait, I guess you don't really know what usual means for us. We're not the kind to be filled to the brim during rush hours, and we don't have that many regulars. So it's just the same. Nothing's changed. I guess when we came here with all the dogs, it was quite the change of pace, huh? You have no idea. I have a question, Jill. Is it about the girl sleeping next to you? Streaming. Oh, a streaming chance here. Yeah, grumble. Premium. Please don't wake her up. Do you regularly let people sleep here? No, but I'd rather have her sleeping than talking. Should you be saying that with at least 6K people listening? Let them hear, I don't care. 6K people? Just a little over 1,000 actually. She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. That sounds familiar. I think one of the dogs talked about seeing someone doing that. I don't know if it's the same person. So 6,000 people are watching and hearing us. Considering the way she's sleeping, they're probably only hearing us. Her camera is against the table. I don't know how many are still in the channel though. I see. So there will be a lot more witnesses if something's said? Do any of you have a criminal past? Nope. Just a minor charge of petty vandalism. What did you do? Painted graffiti outside of my high school saying Miss Thompson is a cunt. Now it's gonna get fucking banned off YouTube! God damn it, game. Oh, shh. And I know this because one of my videos got demonetized for me calling my mother a cunt. God damn it. God damn it. I'm gonna have to beep this out. Alright, why'd you do that? Because Miss Thompson was a cunt. Alright, there we go. She constantly humiliated whoever got her questions wrong. Deserved, to be honest. Oh, you knew my mom? Oh, holy shit. You from Glasgow? She also constantly bullied 2 of my classmates. True, I got a week of suspension and had to clean the wall. But it gave everyone the courage to speak up. So, how's stuff up at Doglandia? Well, we recently struck a deal with Farmer Fabrics to start a doggy clothing line. For absolutely no reason, can you press the O or K key? O. K. Oh. What does that happen? Farmer Fabrics? That name rings a bell. It's that textile company where the owner believes herself to be an alpaca. Oh yeah, that one. We had her here some time ago. She got drunk and so much saliva everywhere. Oh. But anyway, dog clothes? What are you looking at? We hired a new employee and she showed the higher ups some designs. After a couple of talks, they decided to give the clothing production a try. Those designs were embarrassing, you know, but something tells me that's why they were approved. You guys want anything else? I'll have whatever this guy orders. Let's see, I'll have a Brantini. 2 Brantinis then. Alright, you know what? I'm feeling the double. Double Brantini. People love the Brantinis, huh? It's our most popular one, I think. Alright, so 631. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Alright, and then we age and mix. Alright, double Brantini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, speaking of counting, I feel like I'm getting worse at Sudoku. There have been a bunch lately that I've done that have taken me so much longer than Simon's time. And then I watch him do it afterwards and he's like, oh, this is so smooth and it's not brutally difficult, it's so easy. I feel like I'm getting worse. I did the big zipper line one that they had on a couple days ago and it took me so goddamn long. Regular variant. I don't play regular Sudoku. So I don't know, maybe I'm hitting a wall. Sometimes he uses math in a way that's like sorcery to me and I can't do it. Anyway, we got 2 Brantinis. Here you go. You have such a wimpy taste in drinks, Deal. Oh, your name's Deal. DL? Not all of us spent their weekends in college partying like maniacs. Actually, not all of us went to college. Colleague, you miss nothing. Sometimes I wish I could go back in time and kick myself. Something on your mind? That girl that's designing the clothes. Laura, what about her? She's cute, but she should take more care in her appearance. I mean, right now she fits the unkempt cutie category so well that it's almost painful. It's so cliched that I can't help but cringe when looking at her. Cringe? It's like when you see something that's such a cheesy movie cliche. You just feel the need to kick whatever the hell it is. Kick? Betty, I didn't think I'd have to say this to you twice in the same month, but you shouldn't kick people. I wasn't gonna kick her. Why'd you think I kick her? Because you said so. Because I've seen you kick people before. Apparently unprovoked or due to complicated reasons only you understand. Fine, guilty as charged. Still, I'm gonna do something about her. I feel like I just need to. It's a matter of honor. Honor, she says. Well, maybe honor isn't the right word. But she has potential, and I'm not going to let her waste it. Jill, I'm gonna go check the antenna on the roof. Alright. She's your boss, right? Didn't you meet her before? Nope, I'm just the veterinarian. The dogs were the ones that organized the meeting with her. What? I'd say she's really good looking, but honestly, those pants rob her of her charm. What do you mean? They make her look too uptight, and at a glance, she doesn't seem like the type. Okay, you are really critical of other people. Holy crap. Some shorts or a skirt would fit her better. Well, she wears a skirt or pants depending on her mood. There was also this one time where she came in wearing a kilt. Alright, at what point in the conversation are you going to talk about our clothes and we're going to bring up how we're flat again? That kilt was awesome. Damn, she has a nice hearing. Now I think about it, you have that hobby of speculating what someone's personality is based off on just their looks. I mean, you did the same with Jill here. Amazing, you actually made that sound weird as hell. Yes, I have the habit of trying to guess someone's behavior based on their looks. No, it's not a hobby. You made that sound like I'm some sort of creep. You sound pretty creepy, bud. I did? What did you think about me? Nothing much, really. Mostly that you were too polite. Not a natural polite, though. More like a professional polite. You're like that because you need to be. That was it, really. Although the way you looked at me when I said your boss could use a skirt or shorts was interesting. You seemed interested in what I said, like you'd like to see that scenario. You're thinking too much. What do you think about Gil, then? He's either a total simpleton or acts like one in a way that consumes the rest of his character. Yeah. But anyway, I'm just a veterinarian. My judgment might be clouded by seeing so many furry businessmen. Let's have another round. Sounds like a good idea. You'll have something strong. You need to pump some testosterone into your taste in drinks. Whoa! You'll thank me later, trust me. Go on, then. 2 strong drinks, manly drinks, I don't care which ones. Well, you shut up. Strong, manly drinks. Alright, here we go. Strong. Alright, Pile Driver seems strong. It's not. Mars Blast. Strong have a lot of Carmotrine. Alright, here we go. Manly. Sobering. It's not going to be sobering if we pump it through a Carmotrine, though, right? Carmotrine is the alcohol one, right? He missed it. What'd I miss? Oh no, what'd I miss? I missed something, apparently. Oh, we can do this one. This one has optional Carmotrine, but it's cheap, and we need money. This one's more expensive. Alright, let's go. I'm going Crevice Spike. All the Carmotrine. Oh no, I can't do that, can I? Wait, can I? Should I make it a double? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Alright, there we go. This is pretty good, right? This is a lot of Carmotrine. He missed it again. What did I miss? Is there a drink that says strong on it? Oh, it is. Alright, sorry. Is there another one that has strong on it? Oh, Mars Blast says strong on it too. Manly and strong. Alright, there we go. I'm doing that. 1, 2. And these are big. That's good. Alright, Mars Blast. I've been watching compilations of your streams, and it's my first time on stream, says First Time Chatter. It tracks. Is there anything you would like me to say? You type it, I say it. Honestly, give them a marble. Your catchphrase. This is contrived and underdeveloped. Give them a marble. I think I'm about to put them on the spot. Uh-oh. Serve. Here. Now drink. Oh, man up. You'll get used to it. Hey, Jill, has someone ever proposed to you as a prank? You know, make you think they're falling in love with you just to reveal that it was all a prank? Epic prank. Say, hello, Allie. I'm sorry I put you on the spot. Hello, Allie. I'm sorry I put you on the spot. There you go. Jill, First year of high school, the guy I had my eyes on for a whole year had asked me out. Saturday morning, I go to the meeting place. What do I find? It was all a prank by some bitches. Ouch. Sorry, The worst part isn't that they set me up, but rather that I saw it coming. I knew that guy wouldn't find me attractive enough to ask me out. I knew those bitches would target me sooner or later just for kicks. Wow, this is kind of real coming from Jill. I knew it all, so when it happened, I felt nothing. They confirmed my suspicions that teenagers are a plague that must be eradicated. Anyway, why the question? Hey, piece of scrap, yeah? These are the situations where you should have stopped me before I said anything. It's better to learn by tripping yourself. Why the question, though? I was asking because one of my ex's cousins has been hitting on me the past couple days. If it were somebody else, I'd pretend to be straight with the help of this piece of crap here. Sadly, she knows who I am. Worst part is, knowing Vero, she probably put her cousin up to it as a practical joke. Well, I suggest telling the cousin that she should cut it out. If she feels genuinely offended, they might not have been in cahoots. But I'm just spouting nonsense based on what you've told me. Don't pay too much attention. It's better than my suggestion. What was yours? Waterboarding. I see. What? The fact that she knows how to waterboard somebody is what scares me the most. I mean, that's not hard. The Girl Scouts also taught me how to skin a deer, and I see nobody making a fuss about that. But yeah, your advice sounds good enough. Especially when you factor that if Gina's been being honest about her, she probably won't feel offended. Gina, which one was that again? Blonde, flat as a cutting board. Oh, alright. Almost on target, but cute as a button. Oh yeah, she came to the office Christmas party, right? That's the one. Well, it's getting late. We should be going. Yeah. Thank you again for everything, Jill. Bye. Please come again. Back. Those damn cats move the internet antenna. Oh yeah, Gil, some guy said I should tell you that the bunny's late, whatever that means. Oh shit. Boss, I'm leaving early. If I don't come back in 2 days, consider me as good as dead. Yeah. What's going on? Why are we the only ones that actually do any work around here? Shouldn't we be worried? Think of him as a kid that tells outrageous stories to get attention. Everything will be easier. Besides, he knows how to take care of himself. Yeah. He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happens. In any case, I'll be back in my office. Maybe I can now finish watching that didgeridoo tutorial. Hello, Jill. Hello, Stella. Stella, you're here for another drink today. Not really. This is a long day. I was just around the neighborhood and... Right. Anyway, I found this bottle being neglected at my house and thought someone who likes old liquor as much as you would appreciate it. Really? I don't know what to say. Thanks. Well, it's nothing really. Newscaster, this just in. The Apollo Trust Bank has locked its doors, leaving about 30 people trapped inside. The security system was activated after somebody tried to steal information from the main database. Early this morning, the bank... Oh god, say... I wonder if she'll be alright. Ah, hello, Jamie. Good evening, Jill. Everyone's here today. Did you see the news about the Apollo Trust Bank? The newsflash just ended. Sounds like things got ugly. I never asked for this. From what I heard, there was a commotion earlier today. I can't do a Jensen. Something about people being... I can't do anything, but yeah, I can't do a Jensen especially. Something about people being unable to leave the building. Let's hope for the best. Yeah. Gil stormed off just a minute ago, though. I see. I guess the bunny was late. He definitely knows what's going on. Can you change the channel? Oh, we can. Let's keep it on, though. What can I get you? Give me a Mars Blast. Coming right up. I keep making Mars Blasts today. Alright, can I do it from memory? No. Okay, Mars Blast. Here you go. Enjoy. One Mars Blast. Yeah, this is the one. Mars Blasts have always seemed poorly named to me. Shouldn't it be red instead of yellowish? Then again, the whole red planet thing is still its nickname. VR, I can't believe I'm mumble myself. Hey, who's this girl? She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. Preemptive chanting? I'm guessing your equipment's still running, so you might want to watch what you say. Thanks for the advice. Changing the subject a bit, have you been hearing explosions or something throughout the day? So, Streaming Chan heard the rabbit is late, huh? Uh-oh. I heard that a supersonic drone was undergoing tests and lost its course. That might be it. Ah, hey boss, the explosions were caused by supersonic drones. That sounds better than firecrackers. We've been trying to figure out what they were all day. Ah, I see. All night. Sonic booms are not sounds people can normally identify. And this one drone made a lot of noise when breaking the sound barrier. Is this an area to test that kind of stuff? It's not, which makes the whole thing quite suspicious. Huh. Man, if only Gil was here to hear that info. He thought they were gunshots. Are you worried about him? Sort of. He always leaves without notice for days, but he always comes back unscathed. I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried, but at the same time, I've just kind of become used to it. He can be a troublesome man, huh? Sometimes. Say, do you think the people in the bank will be alright? So, the bar is definitely a front, and we're the only ones... like, so do we just have a job as a favor? Like whatever? Like what the fuck is going on here? A front for what? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like a base of like hacking operations or something? I don't know. This isn't the first time a bank has closed like that, but something is off about this. Off? How? I don't know. Maybe it's the hour. Maybe it's the fact that the news is making an unusually big stink out of it. Let's hope I'm just overthinking it. Yeah. Are you worried about something? A girl that was in here yesterday said she was going to that bank. It's not like me to be personally invested in what happens to clients, but never mind. Do you want something else? She's probably not there. There's no way. Yeah, I can make time for one more drink. Fetch me a beer. Let's keep it simple. Beer. Beer. All right, beer. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Not even close. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I think Jensen deserves a double. Here. I once read that beer played an important part in humanity's history. Yeah, I'm familiar with the theory. It's an interesting one. The gist of it is that brewing was an important part of society during its development. Drinks were ubiquitous while feasting. They helped to foster bonds and build factional alliances. Wasn't it also that using alcohol was a way to make larger amounts of water safer to drink when more sources of water became more polluted nearby as well? And people used to drink stuff like that so because the alcohol sterilized it a bit too. Yeah, is it a myth? Is it really? Actually, yes, because cholera. Yeah, I remember that cholera. Now you said it. It's a bit of a misconception, isn't it? Okay. I thought it was true. Just boil the water and it's better. Yeah, but that's work. They didn't have kettles back then. No, it's not true. People drank water. Well, I'm sure they did drink water. Sorry, I wasn't saying that people just drank beer all day. It's just that some people consumed more alcohol than they otherwise would have because it was a way to make drinkable drinks more readily available. That was my understanding of it. Maybe it is a myth, though. Given enough time and enough beer, larger societies would be born. You seem to know a lot about this. Nah, just enough. Jill, have you ever thought about brain uploading? Brain uploading? I was thinking, what's the point of uploading yourself if you're still here? Let's say you upload yourself and effectively that new someone's in cyberspace. You will still be here. Wouldn't it be weird to know that there's a you that's not you somewhere? That's an interesting point. I guess it'd be the same as cloning, huh? Imagine if your cyberspace self found out about the real you somehow. Hell, imagine talking to your other self. There's more. Imagine placing multiple copies of you in different situations, exposing each one to different scenarios to see how they develop. I think about this all the time. I guess it is kind of heartbreaking in a way. Imagine someone with some illness uploading their brain into the ether, only to find out their physical bodies are still alive and here instead of living in a place where there is no disease. I remember an article from a while back about the earliest forms of brain uploading. It would scan the brain in such a thorough and intense manner that it would effectively kill the person. What? It used the words burn the brain. They boiled it away, and they gathered up all the vapors, and that became the copy. Ouch. All for nothing because the data would be corrupted or broken. Lamayo. They halted all brain uploading research after that. I should think so. Nah, it doesn't track. They would keep doing it. I think they started another project about living brains in jars or something after that. That subject interests you, huh? It makes for a nice time sink when I'm doing nothing. Well then, nice talking to you, Jill. Same here. Always a pleasure. Say hello to Gillian for me when he comes back. Please come again. Phew, all done. How much of your body would you be willing to have augmented? I think I would be comfortable, and I don't think I would choose it. Maybe I would, I don't know. But let's like shelve that part. I think I would be comfortable replacing limbs I would be comfortable replacing some organs, but not my heart. I don't know why, but having a replacement heart sounds like, I don't know. I would rather trust the evolved version than a synthetic. Not heart. I don't think I could get anything to fuck with my eyes. I don't know, man. Like, and I'm not even talking about replacing an eye. I don't think I would be able to have even like a little synthetic overlay in my eye or something like that. I don't think I would want anything to fuck with my eyes. Maybe ears? I don't know. What if your heart is failing? If my heart is failing, then maybe, yeah. Almost certainly, yeah. I would accept a synthetic heart if I'm gonna die. And I wouldn't have anything to do with my brain. I wouldn't want any brain interface or anything like that. I don't think I could accept that risk. Do you wear glasses? I'm wearing glasses right now. It's not about needing my vision augmented or improved in any way. I don't like the thought of having tech in my eyes in case it goes wrong. It's a glitch kind of thing for me. Gonna get laser eye? Yeah, I'm a little scared to get laser eye surgery as well. I think limbs are okay. Maybe I'm just being biased against my own body. Why is it that you're okay with if there's something that you don't want to touch, it's gross, or it's like a spider you don't want to deal with, or something like that. The further it is away from your eyes, the more you're okay with it. Like the thought of like having to like, oh, what's that? Touching it with my hand? No, but you know, give it a little bit of a kick. That's further away from my head. I'm okay with that. For some reason, I value my feet less than my hands. Less sensitive? Yeah, I guess so. It would take longer to crawl to your face. Yeah. Aren't you scared that you replace limbs, the company you bought the new ones could simply shut them off if you refuse subscription service or something? Well, it depends on what the terms are of getting augmented. I wouldn't go in for any of that if that was the case. Yeah, absolutely not. I just don't like the idea of having any tech in my head or my eyes, I guess. What about tongue? Like improving your ability to taste something. Or what if you could augment your tongue and then you just like all foods now? That sounds pretty good. Yeah, I think just that the head and eyes are my hard cutoff. If you could cure all the bad parts of narcolepsy, but had to get a brain or eye implant to do so, would you? Great sleep forever, but you have to put shit in your head? Nah, I wouldn't take that deal. I'd stick with the devil I knew. Absolutely not, no. I wouldn't go for it. What about your voice box throat? Like getting auto-tune built in so you could be a perfect singer or something? I already sing like an angel, so I wouldn't need that. That's an interesting one, actually, because that is something that's very personal, but it's not in my eyes or in my head. You know what? I think I'd be okay with that. I don't know if I would want to do that. I don't know if I would get a lot of benefit out of that, but I think I would be okay with that, yeah. By the way, I was just watching the Jed say, Yvonne, I want you to know that your take on food, stuffing yourself, and how bad habits are usually created based on how parents feed their children is backed up by science. My friend is a dietitian, and she talks about this all the time. And yet so much of chat was disagreeing with me. How curious. How curious. Thank you, Walnuts. I think I knew that already, actually. I just didn't want to slam chat too hard for it. It's fine. Man asks transgender chat room how much they'd like to change their body. Chat was agreeing, though. Sure. Oh, now chat's going along with everything. Oh, okay. All right. What about something like getting extra arms? Nah, I don't think I'd want to get extra arms. Although it is an interesting line of thought to follow, right? Getting a second pair of arms on your shoulders so you can hold more things, get more done. Make a second video at the same time. Anyway, let's continue. All done. It was less about the functionality I was curious about, but also just where would you draw the line on being comfortable with something? I guess that tracks. Like, would you have a whole ass addition that makes you more than human instead of just an improved human? Now your silhouette is not a human anymore, right? That might fuck some people up. Bio-augmentation, like better organs grown in the lab. I think I would accept some of those, yeah. You want to stay here? Seems the street's quite restless. Thanks, but I'll pass. I have a couple of matters to attend to at home. Do you? You do? Yeah, I ordered a nano camo module for my apartment. It should be installed by now. Nano camo? Isn't that a tad expensive? Yep, to be honest, I asked my mom for it. She had been pestering me about what gift I wanted for Mega Christmas for a while. And you didn't ask for rent? She's been asking that for 4 years now, and I've always said I was fine. So I took the chance and asked her for it, used up all the past gifts. Oh. Feels a bit weird to ask your parents for a gift like that when you're 27. Baby, I'm sure she doesn't mind. So what will a nano camo module change from your apartment? I got the basic plan. Walls and one piece of cloth, so I picked my kotatsu too. You have a kotatsu? What's a kotatsu with you? You know what a kotatsu is, boss? I'm more impressed you know what it is. I mean, futons are... Oh, it's one of those! Futons are common knowledge, but a kotatsu, not so much. Yeah, well, days get cold and the heater might not be enough. I'm sorry, did you use your Christmas presents to upgrade your living place that you're renting? Do you get to take it with you when you leave? Because if not, that was dumb. And the Japanese have mastered how to live comfortably in reduced spaces. You should invite me sometime. I want to see how you decorate the place with that. Let's plan a day to grab a beer, yeah. Ooh, no more dancing. I'm tired. What do we do with her? I'll take care of everything. Don't worry. Alright, sorry for leaving her like this. No problem. Well, I gotta go. See you tomorrow, boss. Careful out there. No mistakes. Nice. Nice. So I think that's pretty much confirmed now that you can just give people doubles whenever you want. Okay. Get a nice wall pattern or something. 400. Aw, boss just gives us money. Definitely a front. Definitely. So we're not... The bar isn't closing because of lack of interest. It's closing because whatever powers that be that are using this place don't need it anymore. Okay. I'm almost 30. Does that mean I'm about to graduate from baby and become Pierre? Or does that happen at 35? Oh, it will. But in a couple of years from now, I'll be in my 40s. And then I will change the terms of the agreement. And you will have to be earlier for me to consider you an adult. Because as you get older, that's how it happens. The bias never stops. You have no new notifications or reminders. Jill wants to buy a fan even though it's winter. Buying one will prevent her from getting too distracted. Oh, god damn it. Why do we want a fan? You can now use NanoCam to customize your room. Explain how? I just click. Best boss. 4. What's a NanoCamo? Something to liven up things in this room. Did we have this before, or is this is the kotatsu, right? I'm actually starting to get a fair amount of anxiety about turning 40. 30 was fine. It wasn't like the happiest time ever, but it's like, okay, you know what, 30 it's fine, but 40 is oh man. I think 40 is the worst age to be, isn't it? Because once you're over 40, you're 50, it's like, I don't give a fuck anymore. And then after that, it's like you're getting into the last stage of your life, and just everything is just like bonus and gravy. It's like, yeah, you know, whatever. Every age is the worst. I don't know, man. I don't know. Nano Camo app. Incredible. Augmented eye. Customize. About. Mascot. Camotan is our mascot. She's designed by a veteran character designer from Sukaban Games, Kiririn51. Birthday 24017. Likes Musashi Battleship, Tactical Fashion, Peach Cake. Preemptive Channing. NanoCam is a company founded in 2068 and pioneer of nanomachine fabric. Oh, it's before the porn VR people. Real-time texture swap meant for military use. We bring our products to the general public at the most affordable prices. Walls I have to pay for it? What the hell? It's expensive too. How much is rent? Oh. Alright, this is not worth it. This is not worth it. Alright, I need to go buy a fan. Oh, can I get this and serve it at the bar? A coveted tea-based liquor, tastes like green tea and kicks like whiskey. Where's the fan? GPH blind? Oh, Joker Cyclone. Despite the noisy name, it's just a fan. Fans are good though, really good. Alright, there we go, we got it. Alright, we're spending a lot of money. Alright, we're gonna focus at work. I don't know what that means, but we did it. Danger you. Apollo Bank is being attacked and no one is reporting on it. Are you actually surprised? Considering the nature of their threats, it's clear that Quincy doesn't want to take the blame. What a fucking coward. Do we have any sources there? I'm posting from the site. It looks like someone's inside the bank with a huge bomb threatening to blow up the building. Any demands? They want Quincy to quit and the White Knights disbanded. Wow. So they're actually helping the protesters? That's not the way to help the people. What if this is just a huge false flag to blame the opposition? I wouldn't be surprised. This fucking place law. Let's wait for more info. Streaming Chan thread. Did anyone see last night's escapade? She was at the Valhalla bar. It was alright. Bartender was a cutie, but Man, is she full of herself? Don't care. I'm going next week and ask her for a date. We all know you won't. Pretty sure nobody here has the guts to ask someone out. Is she still sleeping? Yeah, the bartender has been telling everyone they need to be careful with their words, lol. Uh-oh! I wonder if there's illegal activity going on there. Like, why would you need to be careful with what you say? Maybe they're avoiding casual racism. True, still, it wouldn't be rare for them to do shady stuff. This fucking city. Haha! At least she's sleeping now. Last time I saw her taking some rest was about a week ago. Okay, I don't know why that was hard to say. Crash is one hell of a drug. A white knight just beat me up. I'm fucking crying right now. Let me tell you the story. Waiting for OP to deliver. I'm here anyway. Here it goes. I was going home after buying groceries at the store. I was very tired because I had to line up for hours just to buy milk. And when I'm finally out there, a group of 3 white knights stopped me and started asking me for my ID. And I also wanted to see my bag to check if I wasn't a scalper. And once they saw everything was in order, they asked me for a military service ID. And just, what the fuck? Why would I have that on me? And there's no enforced conscription anymore. It doesn't make sense. And because I didn't have it on me, they asked for money or else they'd plant drugs on me. I, of course, refused, but they'd lose their patience. And one of them hit me right in the temple with a gun. I was bleeding like crazy on the floor, so they just took my groceries and left. Holy shit, man, I fucking hate this place. I hate it so much. I want to leave this fucking hellhole. I'm so tired of this shit every fucking day. Alright. Thank you, very cool. AE. Pollution to reach historic lows. Pollution to reach historic levels next year. Even though most countries in the world have adapted their economies to solve the ongoing problem of climate change, Glitch City... Oh no, we're political now! Glitch City still relies on ancient technologies in order to keep costs low with profits high. As a result of this backwards policy, it seems as though we'll be experiencing a huge increase in air pollution next year. Our contamination levels will force the whole population to move away from a lot of areas within the city. The soil is dying at an alarming pace, said experts in a report. Oh, I didn't read these ones down here when they said she was a cutie. I should go back. Excuse me. Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas does suck, but experts say you better get used to it. Oh, it's gonna be Timefall. Remember when he got covered in Timefall and nothing happened? That was fun time, right? The Augmented Eye is being attacked by AE staff. Hi everyone. We take your security seriously here at the Augmented Eye, and we have the obligation to disclose that recent articles on Alice Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice Rabbit themselves, or a very good impersonator. I want to extend our apologies and inform that we'll be limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit to just factual news and not entertainment pieces. Sincerely, the AE staff. Alarms rise as the Apollo Trust Bank suffers terrorist attack. Updating. Hijack screens. Okay, is that still ongoing today? So if Say is in there, yeah, I hope Say is alright. Is Say, thank God I don't pay these fuckers for a sub. Ooh. Is Say still there, being a hostage? Hijack screens in downtown Casanova announced that it seems to be a terrorist threat aimed at the Apollo Trust Bank. The information suggested a currently unidentified bomber is already inside the building. The White Knights counterterrorism unit responded to the threat immediately. However, the bank was then locked down by an external network attack. We might be dealing with a dual threat here, CTU's Chloe Bauer told AE. The bank has been sealed shut using its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals at the bank were working at the time. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped. Alright, so I kind of like this might be my favorite part of the game so far is I don't really enjoy reading a lot of things in games usually. I like reading, but not usually in games. But how it feels like there's a larger world and bigger events going on outside of our narrow scope working at the bar. I think it's done quite well. Alright, so what was may the gods guide say to safety? Man, it sounds shady when they put it that way. Oh yeah? Okay. I've been lucky to never have that kind of problem with the White Knights, I guess. Okay, I think we're just gonna go to work now, right? Day 5. Good evening. Huh? I didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink. Sai, you can take a break, you know. You're quite the hard worker. And the streets are not exactly safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. And besides, I can't afford to not come with the bar closing soon. I wonder if any bar has used impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention I get bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway. What did you say? Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet? Nope. I wouldn't worry too much about him though. But she has excellent hearing, she heard. If you say so. That girl's still here? Yep, she was sleeping so peacefully I felt bad about waking her up. So, would you mind doing that for me? Actually, yes, I mind. But you're the boss, and it's kind of my fault she's here in the first place. Sorry about that. Hey, young lady, sleep another hour and we'll have to start charging you a motel fee. Streaming Chan mumble. Oh, God. Too much clothing. Where am I? Oh, right, yawn. The shoddy downtown bar. Let me, Also, Stretch, does she have a Risk of Rain hat on? I am playing your favorite game of all time, Dark Souls 2, for the first time. Should I be worried about lighting torches up? Love the Valhalla streams, by the way. You don't have to light a single torch in that game if you don't want to. I think is there a puzzle involving one of them? Or something that opens if you light some torches? I think it's pretty late in the game, but I think that's it. Other than that, you light torches just to make the area look better to you if you want, but it's never dark enough to need it. I think that was one of the most disappointing aspects of Dark Souls 2. That was that you didn't have to carry a torch to different areas, and it was difficult. So to create a path. I thought they were going to make it so you actually have to carry a fire from one bonfire to another in order to light the bonfire when you get there. I thought that would have been an interesting tweak on the bonfire system, but they didn't do that. Let's see. All my gear is in place, and neither my pants nor my panties, shirt, or bra have been displaced. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning. Good evening. Evening? Oh well, it's the best night or day of sleep I've had in quite some time. Sorry for all the trouble I may have caused you today or last night. Don't you need to pee? Don't worry. You're so nice, flat bartender. Thanks for taking care of me. Bye. Oh, okay. I thought she was gonna have a drink. Hello, guys and gals. Stream Chan's back in action with her batteries reloaded. Ah, the moon! It burns! I feel like I've just unleashed something terrible onto the world. Come on, it's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle? A client gave it to me yesterday. A gift of sorts, I'm guessing. Oh, cool. It's some sort of rum. Rum? Nice. Want me to serve you a bit of it? Yeah, sure. Let's give boss some rum. Go to the bottle drinks tab and drag it to the shaker before mixing. Grandpa Booze. Oh, it is there! Mulan tea! Alright. Who liked tea again? Didn't someone like tea? Okay, and that's it? I just mix and we're done? Oh, okay. Here. Alright. I'm gonna enjoy this in my office, thanks. Anytime. Okay then. I'm not big on rum. I'm not big on drinking at all, actually, but if I do drink, and I don't think I drank anything this year, or maybe once. It's whiskey. Time to serve, mix, and change. Time to serve, mix, and change lives. Wait, that's not how it goes. Sigh, no one here to retort. Man, it feels lonely without Gil here. I just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here. Good evening. Holy shit, that was a record-breaking jinx. Welcome to Valhalla, brain in a jar. What can I get you? I'll have a blue fairy. Don't make a joke about becoming real. Don't make a joke about becoming real. On it. You know what? I think the brain in the jar deserves a double. And also, all the optional karma tree I can give. Here you go. Nice, yeah, this is the thing. So, how are you gonna... Oh, you can grab stuff. Should have figured as much. You can drink stuff and eat. I have the same system Lillian do. Can I ask you something? Okay, where is it? Miss... Call me Taylor, just Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. Oh, we're in. We're in. Alright. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor. Nah, too easy. You are a brain in a jar, right? I'm sure not a hologram of that, I'm sure. Yep, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. And although I may just be a brain in a jar, I have a lot of heart. Here I go. So, how? Why? What? Does my handsomeness make you speechless? Gorsh. You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, for I have a speech prepared for these situations. Okay, the voice is drifting already. It's done. You know what? If I want to do voices, I need to spend a couple weeks actually putting effort into learning how to make them consistent and everything. A speech? You're seeing one of the 5 great living bottled brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature, all while computers in our jars scan our activities. For like a deadbeat bar, or that's not the word, is it? Some shoddy bar in the middle of nowhere. We get a lot of famous guests, huh? In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer, the brain. I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? Yep, not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. Alright, where's the rest of the brain? You want one? Sure. What brings one of our world's 5 brains in jars to this place, though? Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time. Have you come here before? Sus? Sadly, no, otherwise I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill. Just Jill. Jill? That's a really cute name. Is it? Thank you. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you, Clive. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today with what with the commotion around and all? It didn't stop you from coming here either, did it? Yeah, you're right. It's gonna take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You're awfully energetic, did you know that? Sorry, does that bother you? No, not at all, just that I figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so happy. While I was alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't much I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder. Do you want to make me happy, Jill? Depends on what it takes. Don't worry, just give me a beer. Alright then, yeah, I'll make you happy. Alright, beer. Beer me? Here, a beer. Yes, no matter what happens, beer is always good. Had to look it up. I'm sorry, Jelly, are we backseating? That I can't memorize the drinks? Too much of my mental processes is making sure I say the right name for myself, okay? Yes, no matter what happens, beer is always good. It's interesting, though. Just yesterday, I was talking to a client about brain uploads. I'm just saying, beer was the first one I memorized. No, not all of us can beat Dead Space on hardcore with one life first time, okay? It's interesting, though. Just yesterday, I was talking to a client about brain uploads. You were? Yeah, we were talking about how even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here. I've thought about that, too. Do you think the you in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she remember everything, like waking up someplace else and so on? That's an interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lilem. I think I would transfer my consciousness, like a copy, into an upload thing, if I could stipulate that they can't activate it until I'm dead. Does that make sense? I think that would be my limit. I don't want both active at the same time. What if they kill you on the spot? I would simply tell them that that's not allowed either. One of the brains is being used in such an experiment. Actually, they can make a functional Lilem. Unfortunately, the wiring and other such stuff makes it look more creepy than anything. They aren't transferring his identity or anything, though, just wiring him to a body. Oh. You'd think someone would rather do that than float around exposed in a jar. I also think I would rather roll the dice on having my brain be taken out of my skull and put in a completely synthetic augmented body. Like if I was at the point of death anyway, you know. I mean, if my original body was degrading and it was time, I'd be like, you know what? Let's just try it and see if it works, right? When was the first time you realized chat didn't know your real name wasn't Joe? As a collective, Hypnospace Outlaw stream number 2, 25 minutes and 32 seconds into the VOD. Yeah, I actually don't know if that's actually it was the Hypnospace stream, so yeah. But before that, there were a lot of people that said it here and there. Sometimes in chat, sometimes on Discord, the Q&As especially. I don't get this bit though. I mean, you are called Joseph, right? Yeah. Sorry, it's a bit. Yeah, my real name's Joe. Yeah, it's Joe. Joseph. Yeah. 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 You think someone would rather do that than float around and expose in a jar? I don't think my name has been on stream in a while. I have to admit, the whole brain thing does look creepy, but the body I'm telling you about is just uncanny looking. Speaking of uncanny, how did you feel when you saw yourself like this for the first time? It was quite a shock, actually. It didn't last too long, though. I never was too attached to my body. Later in my life, that was almost literal. You know what the downside to this body is? I can't get drunk. If you want to call that a downside. If you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. I just wasted Carmetrine on you then. Why though? Lilum can get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brain's a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed to their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work. Okay, can you even be sentient if you have computer programs dictating changes in your personality? And the uncomfortable conclusion to that is that any different than hormonal and chemical impulses that happen in a organic body? Oh, are you? Oh man, it's not that different at all. Oh, chat's full of robot synthetic AI body subroutines today. All right, sorry. Also about hormone and chemical impulses. This is what we are today, okay? Just like on the boards today in this world, everyone's an expert on hostage situations and banks. Yep. Okay. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work. They haven't figured that out yet. You're right. Hey Jill. Oh Alma. Oh hey Alma. Hey Alma. Oh just oh Alma. Where's the courtesy one would expect from plebeian bar staff? All right, don't knock over the brain in the jar. This has to be unbreakable glass, right? There's no way that we can have an oopsie doopsie and the brain goes like, oh no, and starts like, you know, fish out of water, right? Gotta be. Hey Lily. Hey. Why do you always show up when the blonde's on the screen?
This, you know, weird sense I have.
Yeah, blondes attracting blondes. All right. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Happy? Not when you put it that way. Why, hello there, beautiful. Hey, it's the hacker with the huge breasts. Whoa. You hurt my feelings with that, darling. So, sorry, you don't see talking disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work a summer in Lilin maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic, or at least have one face. Whoa! I know just what to strive for then. Just kidding. It'd make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that. Awesome. I'll pay for your next drink then. Alma, why are you being difficult? What will you have? I'll have a Cobalt Velvet. And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually. You're gonna have me drink alone? I don't want to drink that much. Okay then. Make a Cobalt Velvet straight from Taylor to Alma. This is the first time something has been straight in this game, isn't it? All right, here we go. 5. Just a normal, right? Because she's being weird. 2, 3, 5. Rocks and mixed. All right, there we go. Your drink. Hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me these past minutes than at least 3 guys have been in the last year. Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now, right? Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves right. Really? One would think it's been longer. Sigh, it feels like it's been longer. Shut up, you love me and you know it. Clap your hands. So you just started coming here and that was it? Well, the first time I came here, the other guy, speaking of which, where's Pablo, Gillian, Archimedes, dunno, adventuring or something? Anyway, I didn't get that. Anyways, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. The next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving, and I don't know. I feel like she just gets me. There's this chemistry. We click. We click, she says. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than with many other people is kind of sad, though. It's always good to see a nice friendship. And they were roommates. Sadly, it's getting late, and I've got to go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya. All right. You know what? I don't know why. Taylor, my favorite character so far. That was interesting. I like that a lot. Bye. I would like to hear more about Taylor's life as a brain in a jar and how they, you know, function and everything. Yeah. Please come again. That Taylor sure was nice. A bit weird at first, though. Apparently one of the 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet. Oh, chat likes brain in a jar too, and yet didn't like the sentient training dummy. Preferred cuteness over sentience. Alright, alright. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet. Let's see. Wait, sentient training dummy? Imagine not knowing the voting game. We did a poll. Chat actually overall didn't like brain in a jar. Oh, okay. What if it was something cute in a jar? Would you prefer that? Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. I can't believe I actually met one. Say, Alma, how many people are in are there in your family? Just curious. Well, aside from my mom and dad, we're 4 sisters and 1 brother. Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters in the alphabet. So you're the eldest one? No, I'm actually the middle kid. Imagine naming your multiple kids with some sort of rule or convention. No, that would be cringe. Couldn't be me. You're the middle kid, but your name starts with an A. Don't think too much about it. I never said the order reflected our ages. My sister Carlotta's the oldest one. Then there's Diana, just before me. Then comes Eva, and at the bottom lies Belle. Sorry, the youngest one is Bernardo. You've never been alone, I'm guessing. Can't complain about that, I guess. It helps you were never 5 in the same house. Oh, I think I see. Okay. By the time Evita and Bernie were born, Diana and Carlotta had already moved. Speaking of family, today I came because I needed a break from everything that's been going on with them. Do you live with them? No, but Evita and Bernie do, not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister, Diana, just separated from her husband. It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that. Damn. Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself, to live her life. She didn't think about that when she married the guy at 20. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she'd only known for like 3 months. You should take your own advice. Hey, I'd never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Wait, what? Sure, there was that one time when it almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam. Those are cringe. I don't like those. Kiss cam? I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced to me. Seems he was her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple of times and he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later the kiss cam focused on us and instead of kissing me, he proposed. I almost got caught in the mood and accepted. Yeah, you don't want to leave life decisions up to a mob. They'll be like, yeah, do it, do it, do it. And then from the back you'll hear, give them a marble, legit, give it. Huh. So I take it you rejected him in the stadium on the fucking kiss cam. We went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know. Maybe he wanted to get in my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line. Okay, why don't you just say yes and then at the end, when you leave the stadium, be like, obviously that wasn't a real yes. I was just saying yes so it wasn't going to be awkward in the moment while we were put on the spot. What are you doing? No? Yeah, you do. You do. How are the match-made couple, by the way, that we found out about during Alan Wake? That's where. How is that worse? It's not worse. It's not worse at all. Obviously, the person who's proposing probably doesn't even really mean it. You're already married already, Joe? Thank God you were married already, Joe. Really? I think that. I don't know, man. I feel like if someone proposes too soon in a very public display like that in front of a lot of people, and if it's in a restaurant or something, okay, that's not enough. But like on camera, just taking that moment, just say yes, and then just, you know, like have a serious discussion later. It's not fair. It's a bad ambush. You don't do that, man. Public proposals without prior discussions are terrible. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. My goal here is to make it less awkward for everyone that's looking on. But maybe they want to show. The person asking is the asshole no matter what. Doesn't matter how you react, to be honest. Yeah, so it's about you. Like, what's going to put you through less, like, emotional turmoil? Yeah, I agree. Okay, that's a good answer. So if you would be less embarrassed just saying yes, and then later when you get into a private moment being like, hey, what the fuck? I just want you to know I just said yes just to get out of that situation. What the fuck is wrong with you? Then I think that's fair. But if you just say no because you'd rather just be straightforward about it, then yeah, okay. The goal is not to reduce discomfort for everyone else, though. It would be for me, I think. Why? I don't like public displays of drama. I think they're cringe. What a Canadian thing. Is it? I'm not sure. Anyway, want to get in my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line. 3 weeks and you hadn't had sex yet with him in this world, really? But I honest to God can't understand why he thought it would be a good idea. That sounds too convoluted, you know? Proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex. Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get you in their bed. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. I could hear some more. Want anything else? What's that bottle? Oh yeah, it's just some rum a client gave me yesterday. A gift? What did you do? A good enough service, I'm guessing. Quoi? Huh, interesting name. What does it mean? Kakekwe is the name of the chieftain in some native tribes. I see. Do you want me to serve you some of this? I'll pass. I don't have too many good memories where rum's involved or with fish. Get me a fringe weaver instead, will you? Alright. Fringe weaver. Oh. Alright, she wants to get cronked. Alright. The dude abides. One fringe weaver. What kind of memories do you have with rum? Nothing you need to worry about. Okay. Alright, now's my turn to ask questions. About what? What kind of family is your family? Well, I'm an only child. My mom and my dad split amicably. My mom is a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful. Huh, didn't you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something? I played the violin until I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know. I just kind of said that's it one day and stopped. What about cousins or the rest of your family? I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family live in France to boot. Chat, what is the instrument, a musical instrument that is the easiest on your fingers? If I was to learn an instrument, what is the easiest one I could learn that's gonna put the least amount of stress on my fingers related to having like hands that sometimes ache from typing and gaming and shit? Isn't keyboard gonna be one of the worst ones? Flute. Okay, let me add an addendum. It has to be a cool instrument. Sorry, cool instrument. Guitar. Would guitar be a different kind of strain, so it would be fine? Drums. Oh yeah, drums would probably be pretty good actually, but take up a lot of space. Accordion. Doesn't an accordion have a keyboard on the side? Harmonica. Harmonica is the cooler version of a flute. That's true. Do. Just sing. I already know how to sing. The violin. Wouldn't your fingers get tense holding the bow? It'd be left hand for the strings on that one. My right hand is usually the one that aches the most. Violin sucks for hand. All right, this seems like there is no good answer. Okay, mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family live in France to boot. This explains a lot. So your mom's French? Yup. Can you speak French? Nope. Mon aero glacier est plein d'anguilles. Ooh, what does that mean? Rubbish? I don't know. I can't speak French. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by. I still don't know who Vu is, by the way, but you'll be hard pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. The famous French musician Vu. You're kind of lucky, you know. All of mom's side of the family lives here. Who? Oh, you don't know about Vu? French people are always telling you to see Vu play. I've never seen Vu play myself, but apparently they're very good. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high. But yeah, that's the primer on my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly. Your mom's a French violinist and you call that uninteresting? I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. Hacker makes it sound too exotic. Oh, so many twos. So many twos. Hacker makes you sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. Please don't ever. Sounds like something somebody would say to make a bartender sound sophisticated. See? I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world, they need security. I'm their woman. You've told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info, like some sort of mercenary, though. This is a bot. What the hell? Oh man. Sometimes music matches. That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. It makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job. Is she looking like this because we got her drunk? Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone? Oh no, it's not. It's just the pose. A mostly honest job. Sheesh. What made you become a hacker, by the way? I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Let's get cracking. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or a crossword with me. All right. Should we do repeating all the jokes? Here we go. Why did the Sudoku solver click on the Pornhub ad? Why did the Sudoku solver click on the Pornhub ad? Why, Joe? Because the ad said there were naked singles in their area. That's a good one. That's a good. Fuck you. That's a good one. Same two jokes. I said I was repeating jokes. That's a good one. All right. You know what? If we're gonna do two reuse jokes, let's go with the trifecta. Old classic. Bring it back. Bring it back. Here we go. Here we go. All right. The biggest -2. All right. I went to the zoo the other day. It was terrible. It was the worst I've ever been to. They only had one animal. It was a dog. It was a Shih Tzu. Now, I love how you're all +2ing the only joke of the three that I did not make up myself. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or a crossword with me, but at some point this started feeling kind of samey. So when I started college, I took a course on system security. It felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles. And it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I help make harder at that. Huh, I didn't think about it that way. It is less actiony than what movies make it up to be. You know what though? We actually have the dad joke books are up here now because we're back up in the bedroom. Should we bring it back to siphon off monocoins from the marbles? I have 2 books. Dad jokes, terribly good dad jokes with a mustache on the top. I don't think we ever opened this one. Yeah, this has never been opened. All right, I'm gonna flip to a random page and we're gonna do one. Okay, here we go. Why do octopi always win in fights? Because they're well armed. All right, this one's good. Why did Dad get fired from the calendar factory job? Because he kept taking time off. Why did the banana put on sunscreen? Because he didn't want to peel. That was bad. These are bad. There's only 2 jokes on every page. What the hell? This is bullshit. What about the other one? The other one's better. Oh, the other one's it's 1 joke on every page. What are these? Dad, I just sliced my finger cutting the cheese. I think you have a greater problem. Okay, that's a bad book. All right, there was a better book somewhere. We need to find the good book. I don't know where it is. Why the -2ing? It's the book getting the -2. It's the book getting the -2, not me. These aren't mine. It is less actiony than what movies make it up to be, though. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling. Will you have anything else? I'll have a classy drink. Any classy drink. Here goes nothing. Classy drink. Classy drink. Oh, Brantini. Everyone loves the Brantini. Do you want to make it a McDouble? Can we? I think we could, actually. You know what? Let's make it a McDouble. Here. Bravo, you made me very happy. Woohoo, I guess. You know, sometimes I feel you know me better than all the guys I've been with. I feel compelled to ask how many guys you've been with. If we're talking about serious, long-lasting relationships, just a handful. Casual dating and one-night stands, on the other hand. Why do that? Why go through so many people? Hey, it's not like I take every guy I see to bed. Who do you take me for? You know what I mean. Yeah. That's something I don't have an answer to, actually. Maybe I'm just a romantic that loves having someone to cuddle with. Maybe I just get lonely. Maybe there's a deep-seated psychological reason behind it all. Maybe I'm just horny. Whatever the case, I just kind of feel like it's a quest I shouldn't give up yet. Well, it's not like I'm too different. Until recently, I too had a streak of one-night stands. Really? What made you stop? Reasons. I too failed to... What is it? Tell me. Maybe later. It's time for my break. Come with me. Huh? Why? Can't I stay here away from the cold? I don't trust you. You could fit a bottle between those tits of yours and nobody would know. Why not just say, please come and let's keep talking at the back of the bar. You got the message. Now come. Guide me then. Are we flirting? Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure, sure. At graduation, I told my class I wanted to give a short speech and told them the Shih Tzu joke, except I translated it to Estonian so the pun didn't work, which I insisted made it even funnier. I guarantee this actually happened. I believe you, Chatter. I believe you. It's now safe to keep playing. Cold, 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 cold. I actually like our spider music. It sure is chilly out there. It's kind of refreshing. The hobo out there seems like a nice guy. Billy Vine? Yeah, he's a cool guy, very respectful. Apparently he got into some legal trouble and that's why he's like that. Really? He could also just be a very nice crackhead though. So, are you gonna tell me? What? Why did you stop having one-night stands and all that? I started working here. I don't know, after I started working here I felt like I didn't need to do that anymore. Maybe I was just lonely. Aw, how cute. I also got fed up with everyone complaining about me smoking on the bed. You're gonna burn the bed with that. Yeah, yeah. If you ever need a hug, just let me know. You don't need one-night stands for that. Sigh. You left me thinking, though. What's your thing? Your fetish? You strike me as the kind to have an overpowered fetish of sorts. I want to say that people don't usually casually talk about this sort of stuff, but then I've been, you know, lurking in Dragon's Den enough to know. You want to feel totally swayed by someone, have consensual yet forceful sex with your partner. Did I hit a bullseye? You have quite the imagination, girl. Honey, for fuck's sake. It was going so well. Honey, some service here? Yeah? I'm here, don't scream. Oh ho, were you two hanging at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff were you doing? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? What do you want? Something soft, something sweet, no alcohol, please. Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed a soda from the vending machine? But I like you. Do you dislike my presence so much? Yes. Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say. Alright, do we have anything like that? We must. Something that's optional. Do we have flavor? Sweet? Sugar Rush? Optional Karmatrine, there we go. Is there a different one than that? That's more expensive? No. Alright, definitely the Blue Fairy is the most expensive. Alright, you know what? Let's make it a double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. There we go. So I didn't put any Karmatrine in. Alright. 8 and 2. Aged and mixed. There we go. Here, like you asked. See? You don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola. Lawrence? A friend of mine. He's a vending machine. Oh. But how impolite of me. I'm lovely, and my real name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. Shout out to Cyberpunk 2077 base game, in which one of the best quests was about a talking vending machine. Oh, I'm Alma. The pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you say? Yep. Why? Nothing. I guess I've heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me. Mostly about your, pluckiness. One voiced by Connor? Yeah. I haven't played any of the new stuff in Cyberpunk, so maybe there's better quests now. And here I was thinking it was because I'm a sex worker. So much for trying to be subtle. Hey, I take pride in my job, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. She has finger guns. Where do you work, Alma? I'm a hacker. Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and says it's hacking, right? No, of course not. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. Thank you to Phoenix for the resub as well. Thank you very much. Just want to say my favorite fighter moments are the game review readings you did, and I'm sad that wasn't on Jetsaya. Yeah, there were 2 that almost made the cut. It was doing game reading reviews. So many of the nominations were for different ones, and we couldn't combine them. And one that was very close, I actually don't know how it didn't make the cut, was when the Deadly Premonition music played on its own during the Alan Wake break. That I think that was maybe like 2 nominations away from being on there. And I'm sad that one didn't make it, because that was a really cool moment. Thank you, Cerebral Policy, for the resub. I'm reading messages today for some reason. Hey Joe, 3/4 of the description, you still have terrible jokes. Oh, and my home share fell apart last week, so I'm now sleeping on an air mattress. Like my migraines, it's somehow your fault that my caregivers began punishing me for not going swimming. Well, I hope you're also Cerebral Policy. Air mattresses are usually not very comfortable, that's true. Just go swimming. Just go swimming. Where did my clothes go? Didn't make it either. Yeah, that was I think that was a clip or a meme. I'm not sure. I assume that was a bit and you played the DP music intentionally. It was not a bit, no. I mean, I played that music intentionally. Like, I chose that music to play while the break was gone, but I thought it was gonna stay on that screen while I was gone. The way that lined up was just a complete accident. Bro flabbergasted the chat. I know, it's powerful, huh? The best meme category is messed up. 2 of them aren't from this year. We allowed some gray area or overlap if the meme gained prominence this year. If it was from very late in last year, or if it was said like once or twice before, but then it really came together this year, we allowed it to go through. I think we announced that when we did the nominations, didn't we? Did you just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen? No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. We won't know until you try, right? Last time I said that I had to jam the plastic replica of a halogen light bulb up a grown man's ass. Nice, it was a success. Did it turn on when you had a bright idea? Okay then, let me try to explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database, alright. First I do some research on the target, OS, servers, how the information is stored and all that. There have been a couple of occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're the exception rather than the rule. First, I secure things from my side. I start working behind proxies, websites, and through other more vulnerable computers I find on the way. After that, I start testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols, try known exploits as long as they don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. This is where the fun begins. I go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself. I see. Then, when I'm finally in, I go and retrieve user privileges. After that, I go and try to become a super user and get what I need. How do you do that? Well, there are a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. I can use info someone already gave me, but the usual way is using a buffer overflow. But buff? What happens next? What happens next? I create a backdoor in the system before leaving and covering my tracks. I can't handle it anymore. Alma, hack me like you've never hacked anything before. Eh? Make my buffer overflow, create a backdoor in me, escalate your user privileges, find flaws in my security. Her tongue is a heart, I hate it. Sorry, I got carried away. No shit, what happened? Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook, but they make it sound like they're having sex instead? I thought you were just fucking with her, to be honest. Suggestive scenes, yeah. Well, that whole thing was kind of like that for me. Really? I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you recorded yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you'd make millions. Horny Lilim or an unexploited market. I see. Could I do that? Oh, it looks like my ride is here. Your ride? Yep, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Is it alright to ask that from him? It's okay, I've known him since preschool. It just so happened that he got married to my sister. Hey, ooh. Okay. Hey Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Oh, I thought you were pretending to leave so you could get away from her. Okay. Yeah, I'll take your offer then. Bye, honey. Later, Jill. Take care. The street seems noisy. Oh, a client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? Such a small yet comfortable place. Riddler? What the hell's this? Truly an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of the suburban desert. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie can just sit to kill their insides. Truly a real persona non grata. That's Latin for mysterious place, by the way. I'm so smart and philosophical. Alright, we got ourselves a persona non grata here. What will you have then? 17. Excuse me? I said 17. 7 plus 10. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just to be sure, 17 is about the drink you want, right? Only if you want it to be. 17, what does hell that mean? I mean, I think it just means like number 17. Burger King fucking foot lettuce, right? He wants a piano man. Alright. Piano man. How is this a 17? It isn't. You said 17 would only be related to drink if I thought it was, and I think it isn't. Oh, you subverted my expectations by taking me literally. Sneaky. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This comes across as the kind of guy that loves having his expectations subverted. He's literally me. And what brings you here, mister? I'm Armandio, Virgilio Armandio. It's not a real name. See, I introduced myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite. Right. And I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I was passing by and saw this place is called Valhalla. I want to see the souls of resting warriors, the wounded spirits of noble souls. The golden hall full of never-ending banquets, the lively Valkyries looking over them. We have some arcade machines on the corner. No, you're taking me too literally. You see, I'm being poetic. I'm giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to see waitresses and food. Do we have food? Boss, do we have food? I wanted to see the bar and all of its decadent glory. Well, you're out of luck. Today's been quite a slow day. Not that I'm very surprised, given how things have been going in the streets, though. Humans are a nasty bunch, that much is true. Making a ruckus, coming at each other, but that's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own. Are all the ones that do that extinct in this world? I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Oh yeah? Then give me an example, not zoologist bartender. Like I said, I don't know exact details, I just know that isn't right. If memory serves right, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed or something. Pfft, takes over a pride? You can't take over pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing. You need to stop making things up, not zoologist bartender. But going back on topic, do you know what the number 17 means? The atomic number of chlorine? Sipping on straight chlor... No, and Chloe is a name, not a number, you know. The group where halogens are in the periodic table? Stop making up words like halogens, periodic, and table. Who is this character, man? Okay, then I give up. 17 is us. Eh? Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number is the whole foundation of you and me. It's 23. 46 and 2. What is it? Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17. Well, they're both primal numbers, so it's the same idea. It's true. Primal. Yeah. Do you want anything else? I'd like a single plum floating in perfume served in a man's hat. Okay. Okay. Plum is sweet. Man hat manly. Something sweet and manly. Is there a sweet and manly? No. Sweet manly. Sweet manly. Floating in a man's hat. Perfume? Is there a pure perfume drink? What's Piano Man? Piano Man. No. Didn't we already give him a Piano Man? Hold on, what was 17? Piano... Shit, we went past it. Counting's hard. We already did Piano Man, so it's not Piano Man. What about Piano Woman? I don't fucking know. Is there something with plum or perfume in the description? No, I don't see it. I don't see it. Alright, I don't know then. Plum floating perfume in a man's hat. What? So you want a drink that tastes like ass. Alright, so you want a bloom light. You want a bloom light. For no reason at all, let's check the bottles. For no reason at all. No, I'm not seeing one. I'm not seeing one. Manly. Wait, that bottle. Yeah. Plum fume. Here. Ha, you didn't. Wait, you did. Enjoy. I will. I'll drink the perfume. You don't really have to. Yeah, that'd be silly. You win this round, bartender. My curfew approaches. Hey, bartender, have you ever thought about death? How? What if we're already dead, both of us? What? What tells you I even existed before I entered that door? How can you assure me that this reality is real and we were not, in fact, in heaven or hell all along? What if everything up to this point is just some stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in his room? I could punch you to make you feel reality. I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality's real for me, and that's all that matters. Such a closed-minded way of seeing things. You need to get away from the factual facts. Open your mind to things beyond your reach. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The Habanera has started. It means the twilight of the gods, in German, by the way. Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy your new world order. I'm leaving one drink early to save money. Thank you, Dalmec, for the bits. Thank you very much, Dalmec. I can't think of any funny usernames, so the bits run its course. Barring special circumstances, my gifts, subs are normal from now on. Anyway, good gaming to you in chat. Dalmec is lulling me into a false sense of security. Well played, Dalmec. It's probably going to work. Thank you for the bits. Chat, are we about to end the day right now? Or is there going to be one more customer? Let's see. If the day's gonna end, it's gonna end right now actually, because we're gonna take a break. While you're on your own, bartender, enjoy your new world order on what? A couple nearby cars exploded, it seems. Oh hell! Let me take a look out the window. Be careful. I see lots of flashes in the distance, most likely gunshots. Jill, come here a sec. What? Newscaster. About 5 GB of reports proving that several White Knight squads have been used to cover. What? Illegal actions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue. Like in 2070X, like 5 GB is like an picture, isn't it? Like what? And using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the street. Several counter-terrorism forces from neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazed units after a plea from the vice president. We're still waiting for a declaration from Zaibatsu Corps' CEO on the subject, but until then, things are ugly in and outside of that bank, it seems. I'd recommend you stay here tonight. It's too dangerous to even think about going outside. What if they break in? They won't. Even then, the bar has quite the security system. Does it? And I'll be here protecting you as an added bonus. Sigh. Yeah, I guess I'll stay tonight. In your arms, boss. I'll get you the spare mattress I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. Good. Good. Let's hope everything gets solved by the morning. I'll have Zenkato on hand just in case. The metal bat with nails? There's nothing it can't bash. Well, I'll have a knife, so it's even better. Huh. Say, Gil, 4. Under the hope everything's better by tomorrow. Sleep tight, I'll protect you, boss said, giving us money. Flawless sir. Oh, what mistake did we make? 17? What was 17? I did drink number 17. Motherfucker said pick which one it means to you, and number 17 is number 17 was the drink. Do you want to know the answer? Yeah, what was the answer? It had to be a drink with 17 total ingredients. Fuming. 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 If you were to direct a movie, what genre would you go with? What's my budget? What's your rate? What's your budget? Rise and Shine, or Earth Sign. Unlimited. I would make a documentary movie about me buying the house I want in Canada. I think making an action movie would be fun, or a comedy. Probably one of those two. Anyway, right back. The streamer will not tolerate any Kurt Vonnegut slander in his chat. Slaughterhouse 5 is a banger. What if Ronald McDonald let you make your brain into digital copy, but the copy is open source so anyone can edit it to make Joe variants? Absolutely not. Nope. Nope. The only variant thing I support is Sudoku. Nope. Not doing it. Have you watched any Black Mirror? I think I watched season 1 and 2, or series 1 and 2. I thought the episode where they had to go on exercise bikes to get points to buy things, and the premise that was built from that was very, very good. Could relate to that for sure. Rise and shine. Young, good morning. It's 11 a.m. though. That's morning for me on the weekends and any other day. How's everything outside? Still noisy, but forces have been deployed to take care of most of them at least. How so? Zaibatsu Court's president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring city forces were deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition. Do you think Sei is one of them? There have also been reports of White Knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow. You make it sound like some god suddenly decided to put everything in place. Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. And Gillian is just, having some fun out there. Got nothing to do with this shit. Sure, there's still some bad apples out, and it's not really safe yet, but it was worse last night. There also seems to be a civilian force lynching any White Knight they spot. So not only are the White Knights a problem, they're streaming it. Regular folks are on edge too. I wonder if Sei is okay. Should we be worried about Gil? That kid knows how to take care of himself. I'm sure that whatever it is that he's doing, he's safe. Whatever it is, dare I say even safer wherever he is in here. I sure hope so. Are we gonna work today? Nah, things are too nasty right now. Let's take the Sunday off. Oh, alright. Sei, what about her? Do you want me to help you get to your apartment? Actually, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Okay then, let me lock things up and we'll go. We'll grab something for lunch on the way. Sounds good. What? Metal Gear? And here we are. Home sweet home, thanks a lot. Hey boss, wanna hang out for a bit? Yeah, grab a beer, chill out for a bit, mostly to thank you for helping me. Well, I don't have much to do anyway, so yeah, sure. I did tell you you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Oh yeah, you did. What worries me a bit is that beer always leads to something else. To more beer? I was gonna say to one of us going through the Spanish announcer's table, but I think we're safe here. Come on in then. Excuse me. Oh, we're in. Want one? Sorry, I don't smoke. Don't mind me though. Smoke if you wanna. Thanks. Say, how is the chilly weather treating you? It gets cold from time to time, but nothing the kotatsu and the heater can't fix. Oh right, boss. You're not very good with the cold, are you? You know it. You didn't bring your jacket here either. Yeah, I left it at home when going to the bar yesterday. It wasn't that cold and I didn't expect to spend the night at the bar. Alright, let's get under the kotatsu then. Would you like a sweater or something? Oh, don't mind me. I insist, have this hoodie from some time ago and it was too big for me. Why buy it then? It was dirt cheap. Right. Wait, where did you get this one? Dunno, some flea market ages ago. Why? Nothing, it's just like one I had many years ago. What happened to it? I sold it at a flea market. Too much use, it just ripped. I see. You can keep it if you want. I never used it anyway. We'll see. Come to think of it, how old are you, boss? I'm eternally 17. Fair enough. 17 plus how much? 17 plus I'd have to cut your tongue if you knew. Alright. Let me go change into something more comfortable. Take your time. Say, Jill, there's a blue-eyed mass of black fur glaring in my general direction. Oh, that's just 4. He's just wary of any new visitors. Cats will be cats, I guess. He'll warm up quickly, though. Just give him time. He's unusual looking. Blue eyes on a black cat. Usually they have green. Yeah, weird, huh? Is it a Yu-Gi-Oh card? At first I thought they were like that because he was small, but they never changed. Do you have any pets, boss? Back at home we had a bear. I see what? Good old Bosco. He kept intruders away better than any dog. Right. This picture here isn't something you see every day. What, me taking such a sappy pic? No, a framed picture on printed paper. It's so vintage. Who are these? That's, the one on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend. The one on the left is Gabrielle, her sister. Huh. Is this pic recent or... Actually, that one's from 3-4 years ago. Very different vibe. You look exactly the same. Does she? I'm only 27. What did you expect? Weren't we 26 earlier? How old are we? What did you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old. I thought it was recent because you don't usually see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Let alone a printed and framed one. Did you two break up on good terms then? You even hesitated a bit when calling her your ex. So let's just say that everything ended with both of us saying mean things, and me storming out of her house, breaking a couple things on the way out. We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. I just went away, haven't said a word since. Really? It's hard to picture you doing such a thing, and you look so happy in the pic. What if she thinks you're still together and she's just waiting? Why have her pick out like this then? I just couldn't get my mind off something that Alma said to me. About missing having the warmth of someone else pressed against your side, using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs, putting your head in their chest, listening to their breathing as they pet your head, dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. I don't know, I felt nostalgic, then miserable. I'll just put this away. I've been meaning to apologize, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. I just don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. I'd be a mess. It's never too late to apologize, Jill. Maybe. What's that on the table? Looks like an M. It's nothing. Now please give that to me. Lope? Alright. What secrets are we hiding? I saw nothing, don't worry. Anyway, let's grab some beers. Guide me. Damn, you have lots of beer. Shine Spark out? Oh, it's an ad that's on the side of the building. Okay. Beer so far, 0. Cans remaining, 12. Remaining beer, 100%. Oh, should we have bought some beer for this part? We have lots of beer. Well, the BTC gives me discounts and a point card I can use every time I buy their alcohol. With that, beer is actually the cheapest drink I can get. Is there any difference between the drinks at the bar and these? The drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavorful, and also stronger than the ones they sell in stores. And besides, the one in the bar is more of a double IPA. This one is more of a Pilsner. I don't know what those words mean. In English, please? Yeah, thank you. This one's lighter... You fucking run a bar! What do you mean? What? Definitely a front. This one's lighter in color and lighter in flavor. Dunno. It doesn't taste like a lighter to me. Is this one made with that? What was the name of the base liquid you used at the bar again? Nutriogenic Decometrical Lidogenol or NDL. That deserves a drink. Alright. It was a supplement or something, right? It was an experimental fluid they created to replace water when the mating kiss polluted water supplies. Drink. The effects of pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went into mass production. Drink. But the BTC still commissioned it for use in bars. Drink. And this is the one made with it? Let's see. Yep, here it is. Near the end. NDL and cornstarch. Drink. Cornstarch? It serves as a stabilizer, if I remember correctly. They need it for packaged drinks. Drink. I see, and I just realized something. What? You're a nerd, Jill. Guilty as charged. I still have that bottle of rum somewhere around. Do you want some of it? Will you have some too? Not really, no. Then leave it like that. I'm not letting you drink beer alone. That's not how drinking with friends works. Do you consider me a friend then, boss? Why wouldn't I? Dunno, what with being my boss and all, I was never too sure. Well, in case you had any doubts, yes, I consider you to be one of my best friends. What? Besides, you and Gil are always so diligent and responsible that I'm boss in name only anyway. That's good to know. Drink. On a side note, it surprises me you kept that poster of me in the room. And even more that you hung it in plain sight. When I gave it to you, it was more or less a joke, you know? Does it make you uncomfortable? If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. I'm still wondering what... This is such an awkward fucking conversation. I'm still wondering why you did it, though. Aside from filling an empty spot in the wall, I don't really know. I thought it was funny, too. I guess it's like if someone gave you, dunno, a dildo-shaped trophy or something, and you had it there as a conversation starter. Although no one comes here anyways, so it's kind of pointless. What? No steamy nights of passion? Not since a year ago, I think, and I'd rather not talk about it. Talk about what happened then. Did somebody hurt you? Because if they did, I can go dish out the pain. No, nothing of the sort. A different kind of mess. Uncomfortable mess, and not being able to have sex for reasons mess. Glad to know you have my back, though. That's what friends are for. Wait, you talk about the poster and compare it to having a dildo-shaped trophy. Did you just call me dildo face? That's what friends are for. Hey Jill, where did you get that black 4 ball? Oh, for... Okay, alright, I got it. Well, as with any black cat or a house cat in general, he's actually a stray. I found him in the alleys near the building not long after I moved here, I think. Ah, I see. It was quite the sight, though. He was cornered by all these dogs, but they were keeping their distance. He was holding his ground, hissing and scratching as much as he could. There was a fried chicken bucket nearby that had some rainwater in it, so I threw the water over the dogs. They ran and I figured the cat's mom would be nearby, so I left. Yep, dogs, you know, famously afraid of rainwater, it's true. Then I noticed people looking in my direction as I walked. Turns out the little shit started following me. So you brought it home. At first, I wanted to see if I could find him a new home, but having him welcome me whenever I came back was just too much for my heart, so he ended up staying. It was destiny, girl. When he came, he was so cute, though. Not like the fat mass that's sleeping on the table. For, hey, you're not a spring chicken yourself, you know. Oh ho. Shit, I actually did that in front of someone else. Aha! Alright. It is her doing it. Oh ho ho ho. Anyway. Don't anyway me. Do you normally speak for your cat like that? Maybe. Who doesn't do that? Everyone does that with their pets. Sigh. I wonder if Gil's alright. You worried about him? You make it sound like I'm some emotionless robot. You could be hard to read. I wouldn't worry about Gil so much, though. There's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him. And third, drink. He absolutely hates bell pepper. He does? I've seen him reject food that has been in contact with it. Man, what a baby, unless he's allergic or something. He's not. Man, what a baby. How did you meet such a guy? He showed up in the door of the bar. He what? Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation potion. Right, levitation potion. It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink, but he said he didn't have money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, so I pretty much gave the drinks for free. And after a couple, he broke down crying. Huh? I don't know what he did, but he was really, really regretting it. He wanted a second chance or whatever, and I told him if he could wash himself, I'd find him a job. And I'll be damned, he looked totally different the next day. Damn, drink. I tried and failed to find out anything about him, so I decided to take him at face value. I judge him for what he did as an employee, and aside from the occasional sudden escapade, he's been as loyal gets. I returned the favor in kind, covering his ass from time to time, sometimes literally. What surprises me is that you took him in so easily. I can take care of myself, and I always kept an eye on him. And besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't just ignore someone that desperate so easily. I see. You've made the bar more lively yourself, you know. How so? Well, with the regulars, you've earned the court. Okay, so there was someone that worked at the bar named I don't know the Robert thing. So there's someone who worked at the bar named Robert who jumped off the roof one day, killing themselves, and then the next day, Gillian was just there at the door and was like, "Hey, welcome." Did we know Robert? I don't know what that is. Okay, like that blonde titty hacker. I can't remember her name. Alma. I was gonna say Artemage. Well, she's hot, I'll give her that much. Drink. She's also a nice person in general, but damn, she's hot. Drink. Are you alright, Jill? Yeah, why? It's weird to see you say so openly that someone's hot. What? Even you can see she has a hot body, boss. You'll find no objections here. I mean, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about taking her to a room and... Ooh. Jill, you sure you aren't drunk? I am. I mean, I'm sure I'm not. I mean, drink. Ahem. But those are thoughts I'd leave to myself. I don't think I could handle her in a relationship. She has weird standards. That and she's as straight gets. She's still a lovely person, though. That she became a regular is a blessing. Any regular is a blessing when you get down to it. There's also that sex worker robot girl, Dorothy. She intrigues me, though. I've seen lots of sex workers over the years, and she seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes her job, but rather that she takes to it with such childish excitement. I've kind of noticed that too, but then again, Lilim can be weird. Drink. You think? Lilim operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share out of fear of mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in the collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't attained human-like emotions like fear or love, but they are different. Like a different culture, if you must. I didn't drink for a couple lines there. Hold on. Alright. Alright. This is my last can. I'm going to save one for the boss. I didn't see it that way. Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC-72. It's a social interactions model or something. Lilim get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose, so... I'm guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction. Huh. Again, sentience with that kind of algorithmic push. Interesting. The name Lilim is a bit weird, though. Lilim is a weird word. It is. You'd expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilim doesn't convey the image of automatons. Just a tip, bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bot is akin to calling them retarded, and doll is like calling them fake or fake. Thanks for the advice. That aside, do you know they're called Lilim? Okay, I'm gonna keep this one for the boss. As far as I know, because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith, and Lilim and Lilith's offspring in Jewish folklore. Is it? I didn't know that. Oh, cool. Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called by your full name? Was it Julianne or Juliana? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julianne and you almost tore me a new one with your glare. See, like that. Alright, I feel like I want more beers to drink, but it's no big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud. Try me. Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Julianne? Like Xeno Warrior Princess? Not all of it, but my little sister is a big fan of the reruns. Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything from the dolls to the costumes to the lunchboxes. It didn't help that it was one of those shows that got strapped literally everywhere. I saw a couple of episodes once. They were really nice. It was beyond nice. The show's about a model who can transform into an armored-clad magic knight. She fights demons born from greed and vanity. How the show presented Jules hating her job because it invited enemies, and yet still found solace in trying to be a role model. Hell, the main character wasn't a kid. Julianne was an adult that became younger when transformed. I'd say it was a pretty ambitious kid show. This is a long conversation, even by today's standards. Just the fact that her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards of body image, challenging as fuck. Whoa, you got excited there. And that is the problem. Back then, I was obsessed with Jules. I sang the songs, dressed like her, I could even recite full chapters. Something tells me you still can. Well, the conversation's got a little bit more smooth though, I guess. I guess that makes sense as it goes on, but that's besides the point. It's nice while I was in elementary school, but then I went to middle school, and what a surprise, tweens are jackasses. They went out of their way to tease me about the things I did back then. I don't hold it against Jules. I always hold my grudge against those fuck jobs. Sounds rough. You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? I was worried about jerk asses singing the theme tune of the show mocking me. Anyways, every time someone calls me Julianne or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. Pavlov would be proud of me. I never talk about it because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect. And yet, it affects you even today. There's nothing wrong with it though. It's actually kind of reasonable. I sure hope so. Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss? When I was a toddler, I was the kind to always fight with kids bigger than me. Then puberty happened, and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of shallow jerkwad. Around the time I turned 16, I realized 1 year ago, I realized what an idiot I was and went on to become who I am today. And the less I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better. Fair enough. Say, boss, how do you like them men? 2D. 2D? Yes, I don't mind anything as long as that... I don't mind anything as long as that thing is cute or 2D. How about you? I don't get it. Back in high school, I liked them funny. In college, I liked them successful. After a while, I just wanted them stable, and now, I don't know. I stopped caring about them being funny. My high school boyfriend started conflating cheering me up with mocking me when I'm down, and I also stopped caring about them being successful. I realized half the time they had no qualms about cheating with me or on me, and I stopped caring about them being stable. I realized they were the kind of person I was trying not to become. Not become stable. There was this guy who became so obsessed with holding a stable job that he hated. He started being physically ill. Not only that, the last time I managed to get some, I ended up throwing the guy out. He took incredible offense with how I smoked on the bed after sex. The bed could catch fire, you know. Not you too. I kind of envy Alma for that. At least when she dumps a guy, it's for less petty reasons. Just have a non-flammable, devoted sex bed across the room. What are you doing, Jill? How is your sex bed still flammable, Sai? Are you okay? I'm fine. It's just, it all boils down to the fact that I can't get my mind off Lenore lately. She was all of what I just said. She made me laugh, she had a good position and was stable. She was also smart, caring, and why I can't get my mind off the whole thing. It's maddening. Maybe I should go and apologize. Maybe I should. Maybe that will make me rest easier at night, get my mind off things for a while. I don't even care about going back to her, but hey Jill, have you tried thinking about clothes for 4? Clothes for... Heh. Listen, I know how you must feel, but you can't let all of that cloud your senses. Next time you feel overwhelmed by those thoughts, try distracting yourself. Like with, say, thinking of what kind of clothes you can put on for. Yeah. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it? Keep in mind, you're included in this circle too, so any insults you hurl will apply right back to you. Anyways, I have this friend I've known for a long time, a red-headed, glasses-wearing gun nut called Iris. The one you called for the helmet thing? That one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, it's a front for their criminal activities there too? She's managing a bar too? I got the idea from her, actually. Oh, it's called Nirvana. And if you thought this city was dangerous, alright, is that the sequel that never happened? You should see the people she has to deal with there. Piracy ain't nothing to fuck with. Anne means it's an annex to another business. What else does she do there? I think the bar was originally her hotel's bar. She moved the bar to its own building elsewhere and opened Nirvana and B in the hotel instead. Weird decision. I believe she said she wanted a place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. So that bar is her woman cave. Woman cave. That aside, let's see. Friends. I guess there's also my little sister, but that's a given. Oh, there's also my old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco police force. Good old Lexi. Should give her a call sometime. Wait, you were in the what? I've done lots of things, Jill. I spent a short time collaborating with the police force. I've been a wrestler, an MMA fighter, chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot, corporate what? I still see my face on some websites from time to time. Anyways, aside from you, Gil, aside from you, Gil, my sis, Iris, and Lexi, I guess there's a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me. What about you? I guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back at home in college, I went out a lot, but it felt more like going out was the pleasure rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friend since moving here is Alma. Oh, and Dorothy. I mean, sure. Didn't we just meet Dorothy, or was there an implied history? There's always 4, but that cat's a hermit that refuses to go out. And, you know, he's a cat. Hey, a cat's fine too, you know? Okay, boss, I have to know. About what? About your arm. I'd rather not talk about it. Come on, I want to know how you got it. Fine. Yes? I had to use a couple of favors to get it. I accepted no less than state-of-the-art tech. That's how I got it. That's technically correct, but come on. Why do you want to know how I got it? I just want to know more about you. You're always so cool and awesome, and can you at least tell me if it does something cool? Alright, it's not a bad scene, but it's going on so long that I'm actually just reading on autopilot at this point. Sorry. Hopefully it's okay. It's presentable enough, but oh my god, what a long scene. Holy shit. Oh. It does have a couple of utilities installed, yeah. There's a HDD in the forearm I used to save assorted data. It has a flashlight and a clock, but many prosthetic arms have those nowadays, kind of like watches. How did you feel when you lost it? To be honest, I was sad, but I was also satisfied. Yeah, I lost my dominant arm, but its sacrifice helped for a bigger purpose. If I had to lose another limb to accomplish such a thing again, I'd totally do it. But of course, I just hope it doesn't come to that ever again. Now you're just teasing me. You'll hear nothing else from me, young lady. Ooh. Oh, it's done. Okay. Chapter 2, Amarga. Oh, how many chapters are there? Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have the 8,000. 8,000? What? Jill is curious about the Daruma she saw. Getting one will prevent her from becoming too distracted. I don't know what this means. Am I right to do this every single time or no? Have a nice day. Alright, well, I'm gonna go buy it. Eventually we'll run out of things to buy. Daruma. There it is. Crack Daruma. Alright. Oh, boss left the hoodie anyway. Aww. Seems a lot happened while I was gone. Alright, so Apollo Bank is being attacked. Threat 2. Media is still awfully quiet about it. Augmented, I talked about it, but very briefly. Maybe someone lost their job due to that one rogue article. It was from Kim. She's always trying to write serious shit, but I think AE got tired of her fucking shit. Yeah, we haven't seen Donovan for a while, huh? So all we'll get is clickbait from now on. Gonna get worse at the very least. White Knights say there's a lot of people inside the building. At least 3 people are already dead. They're still being held hostage in there? It's been 3 days, hasn't it? 2 days? 3 days? Two and a half. Today will be the 3rd day, right? Or the end of the 3rd day. How is someone there shooting people? It looks like it was the security from the building, but I've got no details yet. Sounds weird as fuck. Come on, Insider Anon, you gotta give us more. Do my best here. Thanks, Based Anon. Based. Explosion registered, and media still quiet about it. Can confirm there's an explosion, but it looks like it was just one of them. So there's more bombs, not just one? That's right. Do we have any clue on who's doing this? I'm hearing from several sources that this is a group, a new one, looking to overthrow the government. No names have been mentioned, and it looks it's not a group, just one person who set up all this. That's pretty ballsy. And this is just a rumor around here, but Alice Rabbit might be involved. How? A hacker is helping out hostages to escape, and they're suspecting of Alice. Who the fuck is Alice? Hey, someone doing stupid shit on the internet is being actually useful. Some deep shit happened right there. Can confirm the situation has finally reached its end. That the attacker was shot dead, but a huge amount of data was released from servers all around the world. Remember the leaks from Alice? Those were nothing compared to this. Proof of corruption, money laundering, espionage. It's actually pretty unsettling. Damn. The file is available from approximately 60,000 sources. Terabytes to contain all operations from the Glitch City government and White Knight operations. It seems the ultimate goal from the attacker was not to blow up the bank, but lead hostages toward the servers inside of the bank, which had the files under several layers of physical security. That shit sounds whack. Hella whack. How do you even make a plan this complex? Was it really that complex? No idea, but that's what some of the witnesses are telling the police. Okay, it looks like I have to leave, but I'll try to write down all the details for a future post. Gonna need some time though. Godspeed and on. Thanks. Will you read the file? Nah. So true. GSF January 4th card. GSF card announced 66 American Kid and Giant Yusuke headlining. Giant Yusuke? The blood feud between Giant Yusuke and CC6 American Kid will reach its climax this January 4th at the annual GSF Dome event, but it's not the only match of the night. Other interesting bouts feature great workers such as the Great DK and Arent's, full card below. This is like a wrestling thing? Okay. Wrestling? My boss made me curious. Huh. Okay. Nanocam is now making smart underwear. Oh, if underwear you can change with a voice command was something you really wanted in your life, Nanocam has you covered. Already providing consumer versions of their advanced nanomachine fabric, they plan to release a line of underwear that can change its look with a spoken word. No more stains in your white panties. How can it account for the stains? What are you talking about? Just change its color to black and you will barely notice. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, that won't change the smell though. They're not that advanced. Sounds like it's a waste of time. We expect an increase in sales next year thanks to this innovative product, the PR representative told the Augmented Eye. I'm already using them. Super comfy if you ask me. You just thought about looking at prices. Did not? Danger Use admin has been arrested again. Famous hacker Alice Rabbit graced the popular text board Danger U with a new threat, which resulted in the arrest of the site's admin, known as Furfur, for a second time. We have no details to give other than that he was arrested as part of an ongoing investigation. Cybercrime Unit's Lizette Blanc told the Augmented Eye during a call, "We are now busy tracking down the message that appeared yesterday. When inquired about the arrest, Furfur would only respond with a calm, 'Not this shit again.'" Not again? Poor guy. Really though? Alright, that's that. Let's just save over this one. Oh man, sorry, I'm getting kind of tired from all the reading. Holy shit, that was a lot of reading all in a row. I know it's a reading game in general, but holy fuck. Alright, let's go to work. Monday, December 19th. Good evening, Gil. Oh, hey guys, Gil's back. How the hell did you get in? I have a copy of the key, remember? Wait, that's how you greet me after so many days? I never doubted you'd be fine. If anything, I'd have to cut your paycheck for leaving so many days without notice. See, Jill? He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. So how is the bank? Wait, why does he have a copy of the key and I don't? The need for you having a key never arose. True. Aww. Are we the third wheel? Anyway, glad you're fine, Gil. Thanks, I guess. What, are you gonna make me wash the bathrooms again? Not today. Listen, I don't know who the hell you really are or what's trying to come back to bite you in the ass, but remember there are people that actually care about you. Don't just leave like you did, especially after all hell broke loose. At least give us a sign that you're still alive. So you were worried? Isn't that normal? When it comes to you, I don't know. Shut up. She's right, though. You shouldn't make ladies worry so much. Check if the cats didn't move the internet antenna, would you? Fine, fine. Work. Hey boss, why did you leave the hoodie at my place? Because it's yours. But I told you you could keep it. Sorry, I couldn't find it myself to take it. Why? Partly because I didn't feel right taking it, but mostly because I thought you totally look cute with it. I see. Don't think I'm rejecting a gift of yours, it's just... Preserving cuteness is one of my principles. Right. Are you still worried about the whole bar closure thing? Of course I am. Not like I can't work because of it, but you know. All we can do is enjoy whatever time we have left here as best as we can. Yeah, at this wonderful job, so cheer up. Clients smell sadness and fear, and we don't want that. I'll go to my office. Okay. Antenna's fine. Did I miss anything? Not really, no. Anyways, let's start the day. Let's change the music. Let's just go backwards. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh, sorry. I'm just taking a moment. A lot of reading. Yeah, it is. Yeah. He said reading, chat. Have we gotten Joe into the VN anime pipeline yet, chat? I mean, we've been there for a while, haven't we? Oh yeah, Gil? Glad to see you're fine. I mean it. Alright, this is kind of noisy. Thanks. Excuse me, I'm looking for Dana Zane. May I have your name? Tell her it's Brian. Just a sec. Boss, some Brian guy is looking for you. Tell him I'll be there in a bit. She'll, you heard her. It's alright, I'll wait. Want a drink? It's weird for someone to come asking for her, though. It's not so weird when you're BTC's regional manager in these parts. Yeah, I guess that's... What does BTC stand for again, or did it not say? I guess I didn't give you the best first impression. Haha, don't worry, I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not a fan of people treating me too nicely because of my position anyways. Handle me like I'm just another client. Alright, I can do that. Oh, this is nice. Elevator music. What can I get you, Mr. Brian? Let's go with the basics. A sugar rush, please. Coming right up. He wants a sugar rush. Sugar rush. Alright. 1, 2. Right, he's here on business, which means he wants all the booze. Let's make it a double. All the booze. Here. Yeah, this one's nice. Back in training, they made a big deal out of sugar rushes. Why? They're kind of like the fried eggs in mixing drinks. They're the most basic thing, but people can still mess them up. Sugar rushes are simple enough that you only need to follow instructions. If you can't even do that, your future as a bartender is not bright. Huh, looks like I have to wear shades. They never told me that. You're Jill, right? Yep, that's me. Dana has talked quite a bit about you. Really? And I guess you must have a few questions for me, am I right? Mostly concerning the closure warning Valhalla got. Can you disclose any information? I shouldn't, but you have the right to know. Thanks. Don't mention it. Now where to start? You saw the news on the information leaked during the Apollo Trust Bank incident, right? About the White Knights having lots of members from criminal organizations in their ranks. Turns out the White Knights weren't the only ones with shady people. Some of those same folks have been trying to elude illegal problems using BTC certified bars. The BTC bars have their own protocols, meaning the White Knights can't dig too deeply, at least not without going through a ton of paperwork first, giving the criminals time to cover their tracks. Although it takes a bit of time to set up, it has apparently proven an effective method for money laundering. Where does Valhalla come in? Well, they're money laundering. Young bars are the ones under the radar right now, and the modest to low income ones are the primary suspects. It's not just Valhalla, any small bar with small income is being investigated heavily right now, so the closure notice is due to low sales. Among the reasons a bar can get axed, low sales is the rarest one. If low sales were a problem, lots of bars would close every year. You'll find out soon enough, huh? Sorry? Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Seems your guess was spot on, Gil. If it helps, I'm doing my best to appeal in your place. Really? Why? Most of Glitch City's bars are a pain in the ass. They constantly give reports of chemical damage or shady drinks. This is one of the few places from which I almost never receive complaints. The closest thing to a recent complaint was that whole Farmer Fabrics affair from a little while ago. So much saliva. I wouldn't get my hopes up, though. Especially since the BTC will try to save face by axing as many suspects as possible. Knowing you're making an effort is enough, thanks. Can I get you anything else? Now that I remember, the recipe book has a drink created here, right? Oh yeah, the suplex. Get me one of those, please. Sure. Suplex. Here. The registry form said this was an accident while making a pile driver. You can ask the creator of the drink just over there. I wonder if there's some drinks that aren't on the book. That would be interesting. How the hell would you find that out? Someone must have tried all of them, huh? Ah, so you're Robert. Yes, that's my name. I'm Robert, the one and only. Jill called you Gil, though. It's Argentinian slang. Robert here is from Argentina, so we call him Gil. Jill, Gil, I don't know. The names are confusing. Huh, I see. Sorry, Brian. I was sorting some stuff at the office. Please come in. I'll be right there. Any other questions, Jill? Not really, no. Although, yeah? If you were to evaluate my performance right now, how would you rate me? Clean and timely delivery of the correct orders, top-notch bartender. Thanks. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm surprised you haven't met him before. I received my training in another city. The regional supervisor there was some girl with a red mohawk. I see. I wonder what boss will talk to Brian about. Jill, was it? Ah, Miss Stella, what a pleasure. Are you okay? Yeah, just call me Stella and get me a big beer, please. Huh, sure, on it. Need a big beer. Big beer, alright. Jelly's disappointed right now. Wow, he still have to look it up. Wow. Stella, are you sure you're fine? You know Say, right? Of course, what's up with her? She was at the Apollo Trust Bank during that whole affair and... Oh, right, that... So she didn't show up on the list of the massive body count in the aftermath, so I was hoping that maybe you've seen her. As much as I'd love to say that I had. Yeah, I figured as much. Man, the air is suddenly a lot heavier. I mean, I could tell her everything will be alright, but that would sound a bit condescending. Man, that would have been a great time for a hypnospace fart. Sigh. What does one do in this kind of situation? Maybe a joke? Nah, that'd be tasteless. Wait. Okay, just try and say anything. At the very least, you'll break the tension. Maybe distracting her will be enough. I don't think clearly when under this kind of pressure, do I? Start juggling! There was a private eye here the other day. Sorry, I've been on edge. A private detective, I take it? Yeah, maybe you'll want his services? What's his name? I believe it was Von Delay. Oh, that art guy. Yeah, I actually hired him yesterday to look for Say. So you still have hope. I'm somewhere between bargaining and depression right now, and I'm afraid to let go of bargaining. I see. Is he any good? He doesn't look like it, but he's quite skilled at gathering intel. I believe he'll give me answers about Say, whatever they might be. Sigh. Sometimes I wish I had a magic wand so I could solve all my problems with a swing, you know? Wrong kind of anime. Sorry if I'm making you uncomfortable. Oh, sorry, no, it's not about feeling uncomfortable. It's just weird. I usually try to say something to my clients when I see them down. And right now I can't find any words that don't sound hypocritical, useless, or tasteless. Wait, hypocritical? I'm glad to know you have that much common sense at least. All I can do is get you drinks. Can I get you anything else? Something sweet. That'll help me calm down a bit. Gladly. Something sweet. Something sweet. 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 You know what? Tried and true Brantini. Make it a double. Here. Thanks. Seems like you really like Say. I don't have brothers or sisters, and my social interactions are usually strictly business. So Say's more of a friend to me. She's... Sorry, I brought that topic up at a bad time. Ahem, don't worry about it. As I was saying, she's more than a friend. She's my emotional support. She's someone I can trust wholeheartedly. I say she's like my sister, but siblings usually lack the level of trust. I have to deal with high-class pricks of every race and upbringing on a daily basis. They use a business mask to hide anything they don't want others to know, and I do the same. But with Say, I can be myself. I can do whatever I want and vent all my frustrations. She's always been there for me, and now she might need me. But here I am, sitting in a bar, making other people do that job because I'm a useless pile of flesh. Ugh. Sorry about the outburst. I'm actually kind of jealous of the level of self-control you're using here. I mean, I'd be a mess in that situation. Still, would you like some fresh air? I'm going to take my break and you could use some. Well, for a given value of fresh, I'm fine, thanks. Okay then. Gil, please service Miss Stella while I take my break. Break time already? Sure, leave it to me. Okay. What's chat talking about? Joe, which slur most often defines you? According to the internet, all of them. Definitions, apparently. Oh, okay. Alright, I see what's going on. Alright. Chat, that's an interesting conversation, but maybe it's not a good place to have it in Twitch chat. You know, like it's a worthwhile conversation. I'm not saying you shouldn't have it, but you know, having it in Twitch chat is probably not the best forum for it. You know what I mean? Time to move into Jad's. Jad's is probably also not the best place for it. It sounds safe to keep playing. It doesn't look like anyone's being bad about it or anything. I just don't think it's going to be a very productive conversation. You know? God damn, is it chilly outside? Okay, I don't like this one. No, I did like that one. I just didn't like the first one, right? No, I like Snowfall. Yeah, I didn't like Base of the Titans. Alright. It's up here again. Wait, how did I get multiple? Oh, I fucked it up. Oh, Snowfall and Re-Snowfall. Star Pieces of the Dark. Alright, I don't know the music. Put regular Base of the Titans in? I can't, sorry, I can't go back to it. If I right click on it, can I? I can't, no. I'm what would a kid like you know about that, eh? I'm just giving you the facts as they are. What happened while I was gone? Let's see. Detective guy comes in. Cat Boomer girl greets him. They start talking. Everything was okay until the girl mentioned Zaibatsu Corp offhand. After that, the guy got riled up and started bad-mouthing it. Oddly enough, he was the only one. She just carried on like it was just normal conversation. I see. While I won't deny Zaibatsu Corp is anything but innocent, when you get down to it, it has enhanced the quality of life here. Yeah, if by enhance you mean getting yanked around by a shiny new chain around our necks, around. Can't you see that those big companies don't care about us? Why do you think Glitch City is mockingly called the guinea pig of the world? We're just one big test group for them to use however they want. But then again, I don't expect a kid to understand how hard it was, let alone a rich kid. Ooh, true, I don't know. And true, I have a privilege that clouds my judgment. But can you deny that the meddling of Zaibatsu Corps... Is it core? It's corp, right? That's a corp. It's not the core for like military, right? That's a corp, right? Has brought quite a few benefits. George Costanza? Yeah, a little bit. I see it. Like what? The AI integration program they started is making huge advances in the AI department. I think with core it has an S on it, right? So it's corp. Every day, more and more countries are seeing the benefits of recognizing AIs as citizens. Yes, but we also hold the AI Reformation program, meaning that we're also the world's Lilim prison. AI went rogue, transfer it to a delivery drone, or ship it to Glitch City. Check. That murder is now delivering your pizza. Check. Fair point. Although that program has proven to be have reformed many AIs. They don't brag about their 88% success rate for nothing. I could go for a pizza right now. We ordered some garlic cheese fingers from a gluten-free place last night, and they were so good that I can't believe it's not gluten. That is the best gluten-free bread I have ever seen. I couldn't believe it, how good it was. Gluten-free pizza is pretty good still, but yeah, I don't know. What if you get the recipe? Yeah, it'd be good to get the recipe, right? Better than Costco. Well, that bread is more dysfunctional. It tastes pretty good, but this was it wasn't sliced bread. It was like a base for a lot of cheese. What makes bread functional? It doesn't have a bad taste that ruins the food, and it also doesn't fall apart when you pick it up. A lot of gluten-free bread has structural issues that you will start eating it and it will crumble in your hand. It's not good, man. It's not good. All right. Let's get at it. All right, here we go. They don't brag about their 88% success rate for nothing. The city also has a stronger economy. By the way, I'm enjoying the game. It's just difficult to read out loud for so long. Also, when I was feeling a little under the weather being a stream as well. Zaibatsu Corp's success has made more and more companies bring their products here, and the gap between classes continues to grow. More companies just means more people who will plant their feet on your face, but it also means more products are being brought to the lower classes. Stores have 20% more brand variety compared to last year. Zaibatsu Corp's main medical research branch has also made lots of discoveries. More and more illnesses previously thought incurable are being addressed every day. It's amazing for those who can afford them. Meanwhile, down here we're experiencing medicine shortages almost every month. You have a point there. Oh, but there are also more jobs. All of the companies coming down here need personnel, so the unemployment rate has gone down by almost 40% this year. More jobs? Shut up. Am I wrong? Well, that's... Hey you, don't just sit there. Give me a Zen Star. Sure. Is it $80? Corporations are good, actually. A Zen Star is 4 of each ingredient, all on the rocks and mixed. 1, 2... Here. God, this is awful. It's your order, though. I seriously hope you don't really believe everything you just said. Of course I do. Why else would I say it? You do bring up something I always fail to remember. All the benefits we've gained over time are limited to a few. I can talk about advances all I want, but in the end, they're still a luxury belonging only to a few. And even those that can be accessed by everyone are more like an improvement in the bigger picture, only to a few. That doesn't take away the fact that there have been positive changes. Credit where credit's due, don't you think? That's a pretty mature answer. Discussions are a way for two parties to understand each other. The only people afraid of discussion are the ones whose points are too fragile, but not that fragile, to defend against someone. Yeah, mature, whatever. I'm going to take the chance to ask you about the job I gave you yesterday. I haven't been able to find much, but I can at least tell you that she wasn't at the bank when it opened up. What does that mean? Either she left before the whole ordeal started. Thanks, Lily. Or she managed to escape at some point before the whole thing ended. Or she was one of the hostage takers. All the corpses are accounted for. They only found one totally disfigured, but witnesses identified it. It wasn't your friend, that much is for sure. I see. Okay, so she's alive. Good news then. Why did you call him here? Sorry, did you call him here? Did you call him here? No, he just happened to come here today. The weird part is that the girl did enter the bank. It's like she vanished or something. I see. Thanks. Keep it up. Your face brightened a bit. Hope is the last thing you lose, I guess. If he's telling the truth, Sei might have found a way out. She's a resourceful girl. She surely did something. I think I'll have another drink. Do you want anything? Could their armor be hacked to do whatever they want with it? Because some of them got petrified in place or whatever, right? Or was it all an act and she really was? She was a bad say instead of a good say. Lol MIL? What happened? Still managing to stay in that video production mode that you mentioned being in yesterday? Yes, but last night was a bit difficult. But yeah, just get me whatever you order. I wasn't feeling great last night. 2 bad touches, please. Pff, on it. Better make them before I laugh too hard. Should we make them doubles? I remember this one party I went to. The guy that came up with the name of this drink showed up. After people found that one out, they lined up to slap him for whatever reason. They didn't seem offended to me though. Imagine a guy shows up and tells you, I made a classy bad touch. Wouldn't you line up to slap him? Are you okay, Jill? I'm fine. Now that I think of it, did you find that girl you were looking for a week ago, Mr. Vondele? Okay, what am I missing, chat? I don't understand. Turns out she was at the Apollo Trust Bank all this time. I would like to laugh. These inside jokes are killing streamer morale. No wonder I couldn't get in touch with her. Girl? Someone paid me to look for Crimson Rose and she happened to be at the, what? I'm trying to avoid mentioning that a dangerous assassin got stuck in the same bank as the girl you're looking for. Oh, don't worry. Besides, the last thing I'm worried about with Say is people. Why's that? Her attitude is usually so laid back and gentle that she has no problem getting people on her side. And on the off chance that she has to defend herself, well, I once saw her take care of a war bot gone haywire by herself. She did need medical help afterwards, but she recovered in no time and managed to take care of the bot. Is she really that good? She's not only really physically fit, she's also really good with Krav Maga and... Something wrong? No, nothing. I just realized I forgot about all that. Say's not invincible, but she knows how to take care of herself. And like I said, she's resourceful. She surely found a way out. So I just hope she's well wherever the hell she is. She owes me an ice cream. You want another drink, Mr. Vondele? It's on me. Are you sure? Yeah, order away. Okay then, I'll have a piano man. And you, Miss Stella? I'm fine, get his order. Piano man. Here. So this is what drinking something classy without worrying about the price feels like. Yeah, you're kind of a dick, bro. Alright, I should get going. My contact will arrive at the rendezvous point soon. If someone offers you to buy you a drink or food, and you've already had some food or drink with them, you should never order more, something that costs more than what you already got with them before. That's the upper limit. Preferably, you should be a little below it. There's etiquette, man, and he just broke it. I'll let you know if I find out anything else, Miss Hoshi. Please do. Right then. You've been generous today. He made my night with his discoveries on Say's situation. I'm not totally over it, but at least I got distracted for a bit. Well, that's it for me. Good night, Miss Hoshi. Thanks again. Please come again. You don't mind if I stay a bit longer, right? Why would I? It's not like you're asleep. Thanks. This place is soothing. I'll just go sit over there near the arcades. Alright then, that would be all, Dana. What if the person offering is really, really rich, though? That probably changes things, sure, but how rich are we talking? I don't know how rich the cat girl is. Maybe she's super, super loaded. Maybe she's like a multimillionaire. If that's the case, then yeah, whatever. Quite a messy situation with Robert. Brian, you have a meeting in an hour with MI6 Hall C. Michael Hall? What? Right. Oh, if it's Miss Hoshi herself. Ah, Brian, fancy meeting you here. I didn't expect to see you here of all places. Are you busy? Mind catching up for a bit? Sure, no problem. Jill, we'll be sitting over here. Let me know if you need anything. Will do. This holophone is an old model, so hanging up is a bit laggy. You can call me Cass, by the way. I'm Jill. Say, you guys give a lot of liberties to my boss. I mean, she gets away with too much stuff. She's not hurting anyone, and wouldn't you say it's more interesting that way? It finally hung up. Phew, it's been quite the day. At least the streets are calm today. I have Weez arrived yet again. The cough, oh god, at the majestic hall of heroes. Calm until now. We meet again, bartender. You look winded, Virgilio. It's pronounced Virgilio. Virgilio? No, I'm pretty sure it's Virgilio. You said as much last time you came. It's his name. You'll pronounce it how he wants. Pronunciations are a silly thing society imposes on letters. They want to be free. They want to be pronounced however they want. I agree. You look winded, Virgilio. We are all little toys winded by the cruel hand of Fate, just stumbling until it decides not to wind us anymore. And yet, you're the only one in the vicinity hyperventilating. That's, I was jogging. Dressed like that? Yes, I can jog however I want. I'm an adult. Yes, you can. What can I get you? Something fake. Of course. What? Alright, let's go check the bottles. What do you mean, something fake? Frothy water? That sounds kind of fake. This drink does not represent the opinions of... no, not really. Doesn't sparkle, even though it says sparkle. Maybe that one? Okay, I think maybe it's that one. It's Sparkle Star, but maybe it's Bad Touch. Was there something fake about that one? Something about the story? No, it's not that. I don't know. Is there a title that's fake? No, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Sparkle Star. It's got fake sparkles in it, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea. Let's make it a double. Oh, is there something in a bottled drink that's fake? Like fake fruit or something? He wants the perfume thing again? I don't think so. No, it's not there. There's nothing fake there. Okay, I'm going with this one. Here you go. Now tell me why this is fake. Because I didn't even try. Your expectations of me giving a damn about the abstract order are fake. Bravo, brilliant. Alright, we did it. Alright, I have no fucking idea what he wanted. Say, Virgilio, where do you work? I take the noble duties of curator at the Steampunk Museum. Really, what do you do? I study everything that comes and keeps it clean for the people that visit the premises. But lately my duties have been hindered by the museum's owner. Really? It was beer? Why would beer be fake? Frothy water is fake beer? Oh, was that in the description or what? Yeah, he told me stop touching the exhibits. You're gonna break them. The nerve of some people. Eh? He still fails to realize that I'm the curator there. Without me, all those machines would be rustier than they already are. Even the visitors get that I'm the one responsible for those. Why can't the owner realize that too? Yeah, I bet he treats you like a janitor or something like that. Exactly. Okay then, time for your next challenge, bartender. Challenge, he says. I want purity. I can't give him pure ingredients, so he wants purity. Alright, where's the frothy water? Yeah, okay, yeah, it does track. Yeah, okay. PG rated show's favorite beer. Yeah, I should have gotten that, fuck. Alright, so we want something pure. Some sparkly fairy thing? Something with only one ingredient. What's something with only one ingredient? That's only 2 ingredients. I mean, rum is just 1 ingredient. Let's see. Okay, it's Fringe Weaver. One of... Oh, no, it's not going to be that again. It's balanced, pure. Alright, I'm going to... Unless there's pure down here, I'm going to say it's the rum. Because it's just one thing, and that's it. I'm going rum. How is this pure? It's a drink. It's free from any human sin. It can't do harm consciously. Ah, yes, beautiful. Sigh. Alright, I don't know what the answer was then. Hey, you, the guy over there. Me? Yes, you. Have we met before? Can't remember, maybe. Yeah, I think. No. We haven't met ever at all. That's an interesting reaction. Jill, I'll be taking my leave now. Be careful out there. Thanks, huh? Excuse me, have we met somewhere before? That face, that eye. What about my eye, punk? We haven't met ever at all. Never, ever, ever, ever. Good talking to you, bartender. Farewell. You just scare off a client? Apparently. Well, I'm off. Thanks for everything. Don't mention it. Are we done for the day? Yep, quite a few clients considering the whole situation. Oh shit, that Virgilio guy. So you two actually met before? Yeah, you could say that. What? Gil stuff, don't mind it. What were you talking about to Brian? Well, we were mostly catching up, to be honest. I hadn't seen him in a while. I offered him a drink when we met last week. I talked a bit about what to do after the bar closes. Oh, and I tried to explain the situation with Robert here. He agreed to help me out with that one when the time comes. Ah. Oh. I was also tuning up the details for the new employee. New employee? A part-timer. You'll meet him tomorrow. How are we closing? And we're hiring still. Oh, him? So it's a guy? An adorable guy, if I do say so myself. I suddenly have deja vu. Are you alright, Jill? Yeah, it must be nothing. Uh-oh. Oh, no mistakes! We got all right with Virgilio! Oh, nice! I guess it wasn't beer after all. The fake sparkles work. Brian told me to give you this. Thank you, Brian. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Alright, how many... Oh, that's gonna be tight, man. Jill's a bit tense. Buying a shoulder massager will prevent her from getting too distracted. Alright, let's go. Let's go buy it. Should we get beer on discount? 100,000? Oh my god, no way. 4, I need some me time. 4, use the bathroom. Nano camo underwear. I think I'll get a pair. Just to see what kind of skin I can use with them. They will nickel and dime with the DLC. There's no way to use the skin you want. It's going to get cracked day 1. Maybe, but I don't think it will be that fast. Yeah, I think I'll just wait until it's modded for custom skins. I thought the nanomachine fabric was bad for your health. No, that's just a meme. My walls are made of that thing and I'm alright. Did we post that? Are the walls hacked yet? I'm going to marry Camotan. No. We now have underwear that can change its look. Don't you just love the future? I would if they weren't such a bunch of assholes with their business practices. Then don't buy the underwear. I won't. A tad useless unless you're a streaker or have a boyfriend. Oh. The Ecdiv 186 gets historic update. Weapon enthusiasts are freaking out right now over a firmware update that McKinsey Heavy Industries is releasing for its Ecdiv 186 line of assault rifles. Full compatibility with nano camo has been announced, allowing civilian models of this weapon to use the nano camouflage and option to customize their look for free with the help of the nano camo app. We've been using nano camo in the battlefield for a year now, McKinsey's chairperson told the Augmented Eye during a phone conversation, and thanks to its flexibility, we can now sneak past the enemies using the environment to our favor. Our equipment is basically invisible with nano camo. The nano camo update will be released this month. AM Township 64 announced a new waifu machine. Oh, hold on, let me sit up. Suckerman Soft just unveiled a new line of personal computers for the anime enthusiast market. This is after several attempts at appealing to a broader audience with the Uranus game console. Launch games have been announced as well. They include popular franchises like Monster Girl RPG, Monster Girlfriend, and Monster Companion. We're going for the weeb audience, said Kiririn51, a Suckerman Soft janitor. What's dignity anymore? Suckerman plans to launch the AM Township sometime next year. Didn't you play a game from those guys? Monster Girl Puzzle, yeah. You like guns? Nah, I don't need a penis that badly. Men prefer Christmas cake, study reveals. For the longest time, the term Christmas cake referred to women aged 26 or above who are regarded as undesirable, just like a Christmas cake that ceases being useful after December 25th. I've heard of this term before. It's pretty fucked up. But men around Glitch City developed a sweet tooth. Who doesn't like a mature woman? Todd, 19, told the Augmented Eye. They have all the necessary experience already, and plus, I'm so tired of spoiled, immature girls doing stupid shit. I say bring on the hot office ladies. Jill, 27, is confused. What? Christmas what? Is that like the opposite of beefcake? After discovering the real meaning, she launched into an hour-long rant. I'll let you know pencil skirts are the best. That's one hell of a rant. Dream person. Every now and then, I wonder if I'll ever meet my significant other. All the stimuli from being born just 3 years ago and directly being thrown in this wonderful disaster that is the idol industry makes me think of all the things I'm missing. Accidental love, lost love, or even the gentle touch of another person. I feel like I'm in this bubble that won't let me catch all possible feelings, and my senses get tired of the same environment. I want to meet new people, places, but because even though I have a large bank of knowledge, I actually never experimented with what most consider normal. But you already know that from my songs. Alright, thank you, Mickey, very cool. I suddenly have an urge to hug her. Really? I would like to never see her again. Let us go to work. Tuesday, December 20th. Almost Christmas. Good evening. Hello, Jill. And that cage? I brought my cat. Your cat? Did I hear Yasunori Kato was in the bar? Bring me that bastard. I'll give him the fist of justice. I'll make him eat the Kanto earthquake. I'll borrow his cap. Wait, there are no evil onmyoji here. What? Boss, what the fuck? Didn't you say you brought Kato to the bar? My cat. Cat. Well, that's even better. Hey, four. So cute. Why did you bring him? I heard some apartments in my building were being raided. I don't have anything suspicious, but you never know, so I'd rather have him here, at least today. Well, I'd say something about the health regulations, but we already had a pack of corgis here. Do you want me to take care of him in my office, please? Sure. He's a bit shy, so... Alright, for it, let's go to my office. And I think she didn't hear me. Say, Gil, how do you always come so early? I live close by. Really? And by live close by, you live here, right? You live in the bar? Yep, Chief got me a small apartment nearby, something about the BTC housing program. Oh yeah, I got mine through that too. Anyways, let's start. Man, I think Gil is the more favorite Jill. What the hell? What music did Kay want? Kay wanted Bass of Titans. You wanted the original Bass of Titans. Alright, where's that? Bass of Titans. Bass of Titans. Alright, let's get rid of that one. And we'll put it on. Alright, there we go. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Yo, what's up? Lady, did you hear me? A dog, another dog. Hey, I'm not just another dog. I came here as a part-timer. So you're the part-timer? No. No. No? No. Yeah, no. Boss, I'm taking my break. It's too early. Shit. Sigh, the part-timer is here. Huh, he came early. Why a dog? Why? Because look at him. He has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. And he's a Shiba, not a Corgi. I don't know what you're complaining about. They all look the same to me. Granted, Shibas could be seen as the Japanese counterpart to Corgis. They're both funny looking and dogs used by the royalty. Anyways, starting today, this dog will help around here. My name is... It doesn't matter what your name is. Boss, please don't shout. Sorry. Just call him Rad Shiba. Why Rad Shiba? What part of Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses don't you get? He's the raddest thing here. Rad Shiba, thanks. Is the cat going to be okay? Anyways, he will mostly help getting orders, bringing clients in, and cleaning, but he ought to know how things work. Cleaning? That'd be a change of pace. He'll act like a client and see how you work. Right. What can I get you? I'll have a grizzly temple. Are you okay? Yeah, just a couple of post-traumatic flashbacks. Coming right up. This dog wants a grizzly temple. The deja vu hurts. And he wants me to mix it roughly. Where is it? By name. Grizzly Temple. Alright, have we made a Grizzly Temple before? Okay, you know what? Let's make it a double. Let's get him drunk. Let's get the dog drunk. Here. Wow, this is awful. People actually pay for this shit? Hard to believe, I know. Oh, he said drinking coffee and wincing. Oh. Oh. Oh, why is coffee so hit and miss? Oh. So what brings a dog like you to taking a part-time job here? Oh, I'm here to help the funding of my organization. Are you with the Seafar Toy Company? Safar? What? No, don't lump me with those herding supremacists. I have a more noble and benign organization. I belong to Sierra. Sierra? Sierra D's Canine Independent Rescue Association. We give a place where dogs can be dogs and save them from themselves. Sierra is what I love, but damn, is it expensive sometimes. We decided to take part-time jobs to help fund anything it needs. We want to help Sierra be the best it can be. What do you do at Sierra? Pay treatment for hurt dogs, give food to hungry ones, play with the bored ones. We're there for everyone. A dog shelter for dogs by dogs. Huh, that actually sounds nice. Say, do you have a menu? Something like that. Yeah, here. Now, let's see. Any recommendations? Avoid the part with promo drinks. Oh, the Grizzly Temple is one of those. Fluffy Dream. I like the sound of this one. Coming right up. Fluffy Dream. Well, this one's nice. So why did you pick a bar? It seemed fun. I didn't need that many weird skills to be part of this, so it was my best bet. Besides, it's close to home, so I can get here by walking. And I do love me some walks. I could walk all day. Weird skills? Yeah, stuff like food handler certificate, previous work experience, or thumbs. Why did you pick a bar? On a whim too, I guess. I wanted a place where I could see people come and go all the time. And bartending sounded a bit more glamorous than just being a store clerk. Is this Spaces Heights? This is a good song. Oh yeah, about the way you mix stuff. Yeah? Is it, hey, it's a cat, a cat. Hey, 4, weren't you in the boss's office? Hello, cat, wanna play? Let's play. Didn't dogs hate cats or something? We don't hate them unless they're intruders. Huh. You said his name was 4? Hello, 4, let's play. No playing allowed, you'll make a mess. 4, go back to boss's office. Meow. That's one obedient cat. My pride. Cats don't listen. You want something else? Yeah, but I'll talk with John Face here for a bit. Eh? Alright. I shouldn't get riled up so easily by dogs, but I'm just tired, I guess. Ashes, go home! What was the cat's name in Fallout 4? I went to the bar the other day. They only had one employee. It was a she-bar. Ship-bar. Sheba. Very nice. +2. Equals CAC. Eh? That voice. Say? Eh? What happened to you? Nice seeing you too. Well, I fell from a really tall place to a really rough spot. Are you okay? Do you need an ambulance or something? I just got out of one, don't worry. How did you manage to slip by the mobs lynching white knights? It was a bit rough. Luckily, these bandages helped me conceal my identity. Heh. Why come straight here? The ambulance where I got treatment couldn't stray too far from the hospital. They're nice people. I've talked to them a lot while on rescue duties. I was nearby and yours was the closest friendly face I could find. I need to regain my composure before doing anything else, so here I am. The muscles... I know, right? Holy shit. If you're scared because they might come for me, I can leave, you know? The security systems of the bar are top-notch, and my boss is also the bouncer of sorts here. I'd say you're actually safer here, so I'm not worried about me. Want a drink? Instead, I'm worried about you. First, I hear you were at the bank, then I find out you disappeared, and now you show up with all those bandages. Are you fine? What happened at that bank exactly? Should we be calling the cat girl, whose name I can't remember? Did you talk with Stella? There you go. She was worried sick about you. Slow down a bit. The medications make me feel everything more intensely, almost like a hangover. Sorry. You know what a cure for hangover is, right? It's nice to know someone like a bartender was worried about me, though. Thanks. Everyone I know has been ignoring me, so I was feeling lonely. Why would they? Well, you've seen the lynches they give to any white knight they find. By ignoring me, they're actually saving me from getting kicked to death. My good deeds finally paid off, I guess. Can I get you anything? Something sweet without alcohol. Thank God these pants still had my wallet in them. Oh no, I couldn't take your money right now. It's on the... Jill, please, I want to pay for my drinks. I take it I won't be able to change your mind. Nope, I mean yes, I mean you won't be able to change my mind. Sweet, no alcohol, right? Coming right up. Stacey needs a bit of pain. Let me make sure I give her something sweet that doesn't have any alcohol in it. Nope, alcohol! Get it? Alcohol! Where is it? And that's how my story ends. I mixed alcohol with my medication, and that's the end of my story. Alright. That would be mean, actually. Should we go with Sugar Rush? Probably Sugar Rush, right? Let's make it a double. Should we do it? Should we do it, chat? Boom, 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 boom. Careful. Yay, this will help me calm down a bit. So what happened to you? Where did you fall from? I was escaping the place near the end of the whole thing, and I had to make a leap of faith. I've jumped from higher places, but I landed badly here. Most of my injuries are actually from some debris that fell on me. Oh, but my broken arm is actually from the fall. How? I rolled to mitigate the fall. I rolled. Do you want beer then? You know? But I made a bad move and broke it. Good thing I drink lots of milk. Okay, I was under rubble for quite a bit, but luckily someone found me. For beer girl, someone. I woke up in the hospital. They told me some guy brought me there. Some guy. It was Jensen for sure. I don't know who he was, but I owe him my life. What? Nothing. You just sound, cheerful. I'm alive. Why wouldn't I be? After all that happened at the bank, here I am talking to you, being able to talk at all. Don't think too much about it. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Ow, 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 ow. How are things around here? I heard there was a huge commotion when the whole thing happened. I had to sleep here in the bar on Saturday, but I guess it could have been worse. Glad to know that. Did you contact Stella? She was on the verge of despair yesterday. Hey Jill, I want another drink. A Bleeding Jane. She asked for a Bleeding Jane, but is it really the best idea to give her one? Uh-oh. Why are you avoiding this? Does Bleeding Jane have alcohol in it? Okay, it doesn't have any alcohol in it, so it's fine. Alright, it's fine. Let's give her one. You know what? Let's give her two. Here. Cheers. So how are things inside the bank? Cough, 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 come again? What happened inside the bank? How did you manage to get through it? I was with this nice bunch of people. Well, they were apparently nice at the very least. We tried our best to find a way out of the whole thing, cracking through the security, finding safe spots. But then, sorry for asking all that. It was obviously over the line. No, don't worry about it. It's just the analgesics still numbing me. I'll take my leave now. Thank you for everything, Jill. What if she's lying and if you gave her alcohol, she would start talking about it? Are you alright? I'm fine, I'm fine. Sigh. That girl saw some awful things inside that bank. The sight of desperate people stuck in one building is enough to scar anyone. Maybe I shouldn't have said all that? I mean, if it's true that she just woke up and ended up here, I don't know. I feel like I was being too pushy. That's not something I can measure. You were just worried. I bet she's still in shock. Yeah. Gil? Want me to make sure she's fine on her way? Please. Alright. I'll go and take my break now. San, what'd I do? How did I mess up? Not alcohol, but if you actually remember what kind of drink she likes, well, maybe she should remember, so she fucking asks for the drink that she wants. If you want a drink, then you ask for the drink. I'm not a mind reader, I'm a bartender. If you want a drink, ask for it. Oh, she's asking for a Bleeding Jane, but you know what? I'm getting a different vibe right now. Let's go for a different one. Too much heavy stuff lately. Phew, hope everything goes alright. Hey Jamie. Jamie. Jill, Gillian isn't here, I see. Are you alright? You look distracted. I'm fine, don't worry. If you say so. Jill! Where do I take 4 if he needs to use the bathroom? The cage has a small litter box included. How big is this cage? What the fuck? Oh, that's convenient. 4? 4's my cat. Some apartments in my building are being inspected today. So I brought him to work in case they enter my place while I'm gone. I see. What can I get you? The usual gut punch. Coming right up. Hold on. Does he want a gut punch? Last time he wanted a beer. Hold on. You know what? I'm getting more of a beer vibe from you, Jensen. Here you go. Sorry. Here, 1 second. Here, you know what? Make it a double. Here you go. Here you are. Seems you're distracted too. A bit, yeah. So what's on your mind that's distracting you so much? Nothing you should think about too much. It's like those times you just feel uneasy for no good reason. You might have actual reasons to feel that way though. Come to think of it, mercenary is quite the uncommon occupation, wouldn't you say? I like to see what I do as bounty hunting actually. How so? The only jobs I don't take are those where I have to deal with people who just happen to be in the wrong place. There are some people willing to pay to off someone that has done no wrong. Things like killing someone that owns a house in the way of some building, or a nosy reporter. I'm not better for turning a blind eye to such requests, but I'm not going to be the one dealing with those. The bounty hunter part comes where? If I'm sent to kill someone that has done something like stealing or killing and I get paid for it, you could see it as bounty hunting. Yeah, I guess. It's just cheap justifications for killing people though. In the end, they're cheap. Cheap. However, I won't be the one to kill for petty reasons like those. But let's change the subject here. I'll have something bitter if you don't mind. Huh? Sure. Jamie asked for something bitter. That's a tad too broad a category though. Maybe something manly would be better? Is there something that's bitter and manly? Manly, bitter. Okay, there, gut punch. Didn't he ask for that already? Bitter pile driver. Pile driver sounds pretty good, actually. Suplex is also bitter. Or a crevice spike. Let's go pile driver. Here. Ah, yes. You just reminded me of my grandpa. He used to eat Bronson roots every afternoon. He said they made him stronger. Bronson roots have more nutrients per gram than most vitamin supplements. Your grandpa knew what he was doing. It seems I always manage to make you uncomfortable, Jill. Sorry. No, don't worry. Although I guess it's mostly because I can't wrap my mind around the whole taking a human life thing. Knowing you've killed people and are now talking to me here, it's weird. It reminds me of when I first took sex ed classes. I couldn't wrap my mind around people doing that stuff and living normally. Yeah, I remember having an experience kind of like that too, yeah. Unlike with sex ed, it's better than that you stay that way, mind you. I remember when I was a teenager, I had a lot of trouble accepting the idea of being comfortable being completely naked in front of another person. Man, that was so long ago. It is something weird to get used to. Taking lives is not something you should get used to. Yes, I know a good way to change the subject a bit. Would you like to hear about the most dangerous bounty hunter in the city? The way you said that was like offering a tale to a bored kid, but yeah, I'd like to hear that one, sure. You see, there was actually a bounty hunter organization in this city not too long ago. Law enforcement would put a price on a dangerous person's head and pay for the proof of that person's death. There was a guy everyone called Jet Black James. He got the nickname because he always wore black clothes. The interesting thing was that the black clothes were there to hide bloodstains he got from the contracts. Oh, he should get some of that Namo camo stuff. His tracking skills were top notch. His information network was the best. Some even joked he would finish the bounty within half an hour or he wouldn't take the reward. He was too good, in fact. At one point, he took all bounties and didn't take a single reward. He was just that crazy by then. He's taking Somniums home. He's just killing people for fun. The last bounty that the organization ever posted was on James's head, and he killed himself. The police had him cornered. His last words were, "Send it all to my account," before shooting his. Yep, there we go. Damn, why hasn't that been made into a movie? So there were no more bounties after that? A registered bounty hunter was charged with many counts of manslaughter using his old targets as proof. If somebody else tried to recreate the organization, the seed of doubt would grow in little to no time. What guarantee is there that such an organization wouldn't actually be a trap? They could use the registered bounty hunters to take care of the most bothersome criminals, and then dispose of the bounty hunters by pressing charges using their targets as evidence. So, no, Jet Black James made sure that no law enforcement organization is able to set up bounty hunting of any kind. Ever since then, anyone crazy enough to be a bounty hunter works independently. Were you part of that organization? I've actually had those suspicions I'm telling you about since the day I heard such a thing exists. Glad to know I wasn't just What? That doesn't follow, right? You also had the suspicions that you were a part of that organization ever since you heard it exists? What? That doesn't make sense. I don't know how well you changed the subject, but there was certainly one interesting story. Sorry, that was one interesting story. Just to make sure, you're not a rebuilt Jet Black James or something, right? The name James is pretty common, Jill. Besides, if I remember correctly, his real name was actually Theodore. Oh. I mean, looks like you got shot in the head here, bro. That story left my throat a bit dry. Get me a beer, please. Okay, sure. One gut punch coming back up. Hold on. We gave him the right drinks, just in the wrong order. Just in the wrong order. Beer. Does he have amnesia? Because that's the only way it could fit, right? Does he not remember? Will Joe whine about the orders for the end? What whining? What are we talking about? One of mankind's oldest friends. Cheers. One obvious thing I see is that you don't take the use of the word kill in your stride the way Gillian does. I'm not good with violence. That's good. It's interesting though, when I compare you two, it's obvious Gillian has seen quite the share of traumatic stuff. That guy's a handful because of that sometimes. Still, he's one of the most reliable people I've ever met. Where is he, by the way? I don't know. I asked him to keep an eye on a girl that came here earlier. I feel that if something happened, he could resolve the situation. His nose must be itching after we talk so much about him. Yeah, maybe. Well, I've got to go. Send my regards to your boss and Gillian. Will do. Man, today's been quite heavy. Everyone. Wait. If I say it out loud, I feel like I will just tempt fate. But let's try it anyways. Everyone has just been gloomy face after gloomy face, and that dog. I sure hope the next client changes that. Ingram. Oh, this guy's back, so you still work here. I knew it, I mean, quite the surprise to see you here again, Mr. Ingram. Got out of my job, I needed a drink badly, and I remembered this crack house was nearby. What can I get you then? I'll have a Bleeding Jane. On it. Alright, so when someone asks for a Bleeding Jane, what they really want is a drink I gave them last time. And I'm pretty sure he had a gut punch or something last time, right? So that's what we want to do, for sure. Alright, Bleeding Jane, there we go. Here. Tastes just like the pasta sauce my mom used to make. Watered down, artificial, and nasty. So where do you work, Mr. Ingram? I don't have a specific job, but there's this, well, network of engineers in need of assistance. I have no idea what they do there, but I can follow instructions, and that's all they need. Recently, I've been working with this Celia girl, working on some experimental powered suits. My only duty is to give them maintenance once a day. What's that about a network? All those nerds know each other, and they recommend me. I don't ask questions and quickly learn to do whatever they need. Huh, sounds nice. It's pretty monotonous at times, though. Why are you giving me that look? You're just more cheerful than the last time you came. We all have good days and bad days. Today just so happens to be a not bad day. Besides, with everyone scared shitless in their houses, the streets are clear with no traffic jams. That's always a plus, I guess. It almost became a bad day, though, thanks to some teens on the way here. What did they do? It's not what they did, it's what they said. They were talking about how they should just go to Zaibatsu Corp's HQ and blow it up. What? I've seen one too many kids throwing around that let's kill the king attitude when it comes to Zaibatsu crap. Even if Zaibatsu Corp's building suddenly went down, the ones behind it would still be alive. Would be still alive. Killing the head honcho just means his or her duties go to the next rim jobber on the totem. Hell, I bet they're plotting to kill each other anyways. Kids these days see too many action films where the rebels save the day by killing the evil corporation. Don't let it get to you. I don't. I just hate teenagers. Me too. It's interesting though, a big corporation in control is somehow more dangerous than a regular government. I wouldn't know. I'm not a political person. No shit. Alright, give me a Zen Star and try not to mess it up. Coming right up. Zen Star. On the rocks and mixed. Zen Star. Here. Yes, it's just as nasty as I've heard. Why order it then? Not your problem, true? So, where's the red comet? My boss, Jill, 4's headed your way. Let's play 4, let's play. Oh yeah, the dog! The dog just ended up being nothing, huh? Oh, a customer, sorry for the intrusion. You have a dog here and a cat? The cat's mine, his name's 4. The dog just hangs around here. He looks well groomed and his fur looks healthy. Seems you take good care of him. You seem to know a lot about cats. No, that's just common sense. Do you like cats, Mr. Ingram? I don't dislike them. But I do dislike having animals near me when I'm eating or drinking, so I'll take my leave. Please come again. I won't. Don't count on it. Yeah, you said that last time. Congratulations, you scared a client off. 4's as guilty as me. True. Yeah, but I like 4. He's my baby. Now go, play or something. Right. You're back. What happened with Say? That cat boomer girl picked her up. I couldn't see anything, but I guess she was happy. Glad to hear that. Did I miss something? Only Jamie and some other guy came. I see. You look exhausted. Yesterday was filled with people carrying heavy emotional baggage. I don't mind it, but dealing with them tired me out a little bit. I actually found myself wanting Dorothy to burst out of that door at any moment. So you miss Dorothy? Kinda. But anyway, nothing a good night of sleep can't fix. Let's just wrap things up around here and call it a day. Oh, day's over. All right, mistake. So the mistake was giving Jensen the beer, the beer instead of the gut punch. I'm guessing it had to be it. Thank you to Big Titty Moth Girlfriend, Big Tidy Moth Girlfriend for the resub. Thank you very much. Playing with your cat was really fun. Uh-oh. We have to spend 1,000 on beer stash? God damn it, that's so much. For mind the hairballs, you leave bigger ones in the shower. True. 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 Alright, let's do one more day and then we'll call it. AM Township 64, hype, literally no games. Is anyone else tired of this Monster Girl meme? No, no, no. I'm going to marry a Monster Girl. I just want actual gameplay next time. Why would you want gameplay in a Sukkabang game? I don't know. All I see is pretty girls with nothing to back it up. Any info on the hardware is probably going to be yet another underpowered piece of shit. It's not like the competition is any better. Matt, I think I'll just quit gaming. Nothing but trash as of late. Yeah, remember when games were actually good and devs made them with love and care? Me neither. This site is closed. Hold on, Lee.
Where's Alma?
She's not here. Gonna buy one? Depends on the library. Oh, I need to pee. Can you read this?
Like aloud?
Yeah, just read that out loud. Yeah. So you click and drag like this to go down, okay? And then you press back like this, and you go up to the next one if you run out, okay?
Alright, it's just us guys, so I'm gonna fuck this up somehow. Watch. He made it look so simple, but he's gone now. Haven't seen you guys in a while. Hope you're doing good. Okay, so the Augmented Eye. Monster Girlfriend Chiari becomes the best-selling video game of all time by Lana Smithy. The waifu revolution from the 2010s is no longer a laughing matter. What started as a trend has since gone out of control since the standardization of VR technologies, which allows people to live full-time inside their computers. As a result of this craze, it shouldn't be a huge surprise to know that the popular Monster Girlfriend franchise has become a commercial juggernaut, with millions of copies shipped in Glitch City alone. Worldwide, the game has shipped nearly 90 million copies since its launch in March, making it a record holder that won't quit. Is the waifu age real? Well, there's your answer. We knew that already, right? We knew the waifu age is real. It's not news. Gotta go back, you said, right?
Okay, was it interesting?
It was not news.
It was not news? What do you mean?
Of course there's a waifu age.
Oh, a waifu age?
Yeah, it's like a craze because of the monster girlfriend.
Oh, it's like an age of waifus.
Mm-hmm, the 2010s.
Like,
They're saying this like it's news. Like we didn't know this already. Like we all know that.
Like Age of Empires is Age of Waifus?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Of course.
I would play that. Oh,
Sorry.
What are you doing? No.
Sorry, I bumped the microphone, guys. If I just killed your ears.
Just hit everyone in the face.
Sorry.
That's fine. I do it all the time. Okay. Best Joe cameo. Waifu Revolution from the 2010s is no longer a laughing matter. Okay. Do you want that game? Enemy games are stupid. New ones at least. I certainly like fried chicken. During our weekly interview with Prime Minister Quincy, he revealed his unusual taste for a certain rare food, fried chicken. Don't we work next to a chicken place? I know it sounds a bit rude to say I like something most people don't have access to, but I just can't deny my love for it. When you taste a chicken breast like the ones that Kenta make, you just can't go back, Quincy declared to the Augmented Eye. In other news, Quincy also confessed his desire to ban instant food, although he later said it was in jest. I wouldn't ban instant food since that's what people in the city like the most. And even though I hate it, no, I wouldn't ban it. Okay. Is it that rare? Pretty sure the ones sold are fried pigeons. Ugh. Soccer popularity sinks as pro wrestling rises. Once known as the king of sports, soccer's so boring, is no longer even a shadow of its former self. After the corruption scandals of the last World Cup, fans have been drifting toward the theatrical magic of the pro wrestling industry. The latest GSF tournament pulled nearly 20 million viewers from Glitch City alone. As of this moment, fans seem to be vastly favoring pro wrestling. It's easier to follow something we know is predetermined as opposed to something that pretends to be a legit sport, said a fan outside the GSF arena. People kicking a ball is boring as shit too. But I like soccer, and because of that, you're castrated. Or catstrated. Alright, that's that. Alright. Let's go to work. This is the last day we're doing today. Wednesday, December 21st. Good evening. Ah, Jill, good timing. Is it? You two always make me feel like I'm late. If it helps, that dog isn't coming until sometime later. Anyway, do you have something planned for Sunday? Watch silly Mega Christmas specials with 1,000 grams of black fur on my lap. Why? I was thinking about holding a small Mega Christmas party here this Sunday. You in? Sure, why not? Why not come to work on Christmas? Alright. Invite any client you're acquainted with. The more the merrier. You didn't bring your cat today? The raid stopped. They found whatever or whoever they were looking for. Huh. Anyways, we better start working. Yeah, you better. Time to mix drinks and change lives! Welcome to I want a fluffy dream. May I see your ID, please? I don't have an ID because, I'm the ghost of Mega Christmas Past. I'll haunt you constantly unless you give me a fluffy dream. It kinda looks like us. Do you have any money to pay for the drinks? Well, do you? Yes, I have money. The girl asked for a fluffy dream, but she's got to be crazy if she thinks she's getting alcohol so easily. Here you go. Wow, I actually got a drink. So, who are you here to stalk, Miss Ghost of Mega Christmas Past? Stalk? Oh, right, I'm a ghost. That guy, yeah. Which employee did you leave without a Mega Christmas, Jill? Gil? Jill, please. It would have been funny if you reacted to that. Sorry, kid, I'm not in the mood to humor you today unless you have some sort of ID. Here. Well, in a year or so, I would gladly serve you a drink. Are we a time traveler? But until then, this is no place for you. But I already got a drink. No, because you barely took a sip of the drink I made for myself. You felt like a good Samaritan and offered me to buy it from... You felt like a good Samaritan and offered me to buy it from me, so it's not deducted from my pay. Isn't that right, Gil? Yep. Hey, I mean, if you ordered a drink, you could report me, but you would have to admit to ordering it, and that would bring you in a different array of problems. Oh, so if you would please leave. I can't leave, not after trying so hard to even get in here. Sigh. Alright, let's start from the beginning, Miss Norma. How did you know my name? I saw your ID. It could have been a fake ID. I don't think you're stupid enough to make a fake ID that doesn't put you at 18 at the very least. Are you from the boards? Or were you here the one that was going to come here and flirt? You're very sharp, Miss Bartender. You look like a nice girl, Norma. Why come to a bar like this? You seem like you're in a bad mood, Miss Bartender. Nah, she's just like that all the time. Shut up. Sorry if I've been harsh. These last couple of days have been heavy. And having someone underage here reminds me of a certain incident from last week. Incident? Well, don't change the subject, young lady. Why did you come here? What do you care? I can do whatever I want. Nah, unless it's illegal, in which case anyone can, should, and probably will stop you. I just want to be more wild, you know? Wild. My mom puts way too many expectations on my shoulders. I've always been out to make sure I don't disappoint her, but it's never enough. It's not good enough to have good grades. She also wants me to go out and take a college preparation course. And I'm tired. I don't want to do things for her anymore. So you came to a bar. Yeah, fuck her. Maybe if I came back home smelling like alcohol, she would leave me alone. If I'm not good enough for her, I might as well kill any hope she has in me. It's funny, I have a friend who is also being pressured by her mother. Really? Yeah, but in her case, it's being pressured to settle down and form a family. Oh. So let me get this straight. You came here to make your mother disappointed? Yes. Do you like alcohol? Actually, I think it's nasty. Then you're doing things wrong. What? If you're gonna disappoint your mom, at least do it with something you like. Like, become a belly dancer because you want to be a belly dancer. Otherwise, you're just trying to hurt her for the sake of hurting her. Let's start with something. What do you like doing? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I've been so focused on trying to be good enough that I haven't been able to think about what I want to do. Don't you think you should start there? Eh? What good is doing something just for the sake of hurting someone? If she gets disappointed in you over something you like doing, you have the right to protest. But if you're hurting her by hurting yourself over something you don't enjoy, sounds silly, huh? And yet, people do it all the time. Go home, do some self-discovery before hurting your mom, would you? Or at the very least, humor her until you're old enough to move out. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Miss Bartender. Call me Jill. Jill, alright. Careful out there. And then she died. In the end, you did humor her for a bit. Shut up. Oh, a doggy. Rad Sheba, hello little girl. Oh shit. G and J, how are you doing? You're late. Miss me, Jay? You're too early. Ah, good to see you here. Boss, will he be any good around here? I'm right here. I know. Of course, I spent lots of time training him. Why do you think he didn't show up last week? Because how the hell would I know you'd bring a part-timer dog? Here, let me show you. Sit. Sir, yes, sir. Roll. Sir, yes, sir. Paw. Sir, yes, sir. Training, of course. He's only shouting sir, yes, sir, and not doing anything else, though. I never said I did a perfect job. Is that a motorcycle? Oh, shit. Dog swearing is very funny to me. Hey, not at my office. In the end, he's just a dog, I guess. Yes? Is this the Akira guy? Bathroom. Oh, sorry, it's only for clients. Oh, promise me you'll buy something afterwards. It's that door over there. Who the hell are you? The other one. Sheesh. I said get on my desk. But the world's ending. It was just a motorcycle. They're the 4 riders then. Those are horsemen and it already stopped. Thanks. Don't mention it. I need to buy something now, right? Oh no, you don't have to. Sorry if it looked like I meant to inconvenience you. No, I'll order something. I need a rest anyways. What can I get you? Piano woman would be nice. Sorry, didn't hear you. I'll have a Mars Blast. Sure. A Mars Blast for the biker guy. I think he said piano woman first, though. Alright, he asked for a Mars Blast. He gets a Mars Blast. Here we go. Mars Blast. You get what you order here. You order it, you get it. Nothing more, nothing less is what you get here. That's it. That's all you get. That's all you get here. Here. You look happy. Shut up. Is that motorcycle out there yours, mister? Call me Mario, and yes, it's mine. Sorry for the noise. Oh, don't worry. It's not like you stayed outside too long or anything. So, what do you work as, Mario? Who's doing the will Joe whine about the orders before the ends? What whining has happened? I'm whining about the bets. It's me. I'm doing it. You didn't give him the piano woman? Yeah, I did. I made a piano woman. I don't like these bets. These are toxic. Stop it, Rogue Mod. Stop it. Or you will bring down the wrath of Joe, and Joe will find out who the Rouge of Mod actually is. Right now, you're being allowed to operate from the shadows. Push too far, and I will root you out. Very badly, I might add, but I'll do it. I'll do it. I live to paint the roads black with my wheels, leaving the trail of my engine sounds wherever I go. I'm a rebel. Fuck the red lights. Fuck the speed limits. Fuck the helmet laws. The roads are mine and mine only. I am. Guys, I'm going outside with the dog. We'll advertise the bar. Hello, doggy. Hello, shady guy. Shady? I'll be back before long. Don't worry. Alright. Careful. Who was she? Oh, she's my boss. She was cute. Not that you're not cute, and it's not like I'm into girls either. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just... So, where do you work, Mario? I told you, I'm a rebel. Rebels can't maintain those bikes for too long. What's your day job? I'm a delivery boy. That's really appropriate, I guess. What do you deliver? Please say pizzas. I'm from a courier company, so it's kind of like mail, I guess. I'm always around the city, and I know it's like I know it like the palm of my hand. Sure, I might not remember every building, but I remember every intersection, every street. That's nice. I still can't take detours without feeling totally lost. Try guiding yourself with the help of landmarks. Around here, the Saber Station's antenna is a good reference. Or, I mean, what do I care? Fix it yourself, bitch. What the fuck? Do you want anything else, Mario? I guess a Moonblast would be nice. Moonblast? Gut Punch. Yeah, that one. Once he has for Gut Punch, I'm pretty sure he has for a Moonblast first. Alright, what the hell is going on with this guy? Here. This is good. It's a Moonblast. No, never mind. Say, Mario, why do you try so hard to keep up that tough guy image? It isn't working. What are they doing downstairs? Do you know what song the kids love right now? Kids' favorite song right now, especially Kate, they love the beautiful Mind song that Brian Gilbert and Tom Cardy did. And it became a problem because they would sing along, and there are some words that kids should not sing, and Kate especially was singing that, so we had to, you know, we're bad parents and listen to that song, so we had to be like, look, there are some grown-up words you can't play until you're a grown-up, you know, like, it's fine that you're singing along, but we know you don't mean it, but you can't, you're 4 years old, you can't shout fuck yeah, okay? You can't do it, okay? Yeah. They love the part after the tree. They go nuts at that part. Kate also really likes Carol Brown, the Carol Brown song that Tom Cardy did. Flight of the Conchords, I think. So they're shouting it even more now. Now the kids listen to us, for the most part. Finn is playing Factorio. He's working on his orange bottle factory. What is the Dung Defender bit, though? The Dung Defender bit is I say, what does Dung Defender say? And then they beat their chests like gorillas and go, Defender! Like, as loud as they possibly can. Does he use belts or trains? He has some trains, but he's not using them for transport. He has belts and he just rides his own train around the tracks that he made while the belts do all the stuff. Like, trains are fun for him. Finn's only 8, so he doesn't fully understand what he should be doing in Factorio, but I mean, he's made everything himself. I taught him the very basics of how to set up a factory, and then since then, like with red bottles, and that's it. And since then, he's done everything by himself. Everything. I haven't placed a single tile for him. So he made a green bottle factory, a purple bottle factory. Is there one between that? The military bottle factory. You know, like he set up oil production by himself. He has all the everything's automated with doing the research and everything. He's only has like one purple bottle manufacturing whatever building, but it's doing it by itself. Yeah, I'm curious if he's gonna launch a rocket or not. Maybe when you arrived and had to go to the bathroom, but after that you just looked cute. So why do it? Bikers are supposed to be scary, right? Rebels that cause trouble and ride free from society's ties. If we applied that brand of logic here, I should be wearing 1/3 of my clothes and lighting drinks on fire, I guess. You can do whatever you want and dress however you want. It's just that you look like you're trying so hard. Like you don't really enjoy that. It's not a lie. Who says you can't dress as a biker and still be a nice kid? Yeah, but other bikers? That sounded like something someone in high school would say. Ugh. Sigh. It's just advice. Don't take it too personally. No, you're right. I don't have to be that way. Okay, so Jill is like dispensing more advice as the game goes on. Is she maturing over this week or just coincidence? Unless you want to, I ain't stopping you there. Yeah, but I don't. It's tiring and I don't feel good. It's too tiring, like your bike. If you want, you can try to stay quiet. You were pretty intimidating when you did that. I see. Will you have another drink or did you have too many already? I can handle another one. Get me a fringe weaver. Sure. He actually asked for a fringe weaver instead of something manly. Good for him. Let's give him a manly drink now. Manly drink. We never give him what he asked for. Oh, this is a lot. Oh man, why would he ask for so much alcohol? Here. Yep, that's the one. Thanks. Say, the guy over there, Gil, what's up with him? Are you dating him? No. Is he seeing anyone? Not as far as I know. Do you think he... No, never mind. I said nothing. Thank you for everything. Please come again. Is he gonna drive his bike home? Ah, Gil, you heartbreaking fuckboy. Eh? What? Nothing. I'll be taking my break now, Gil. Okay, careful. Play Heart of the City, please? Sure. Billy didn't smell like poo today. That's a new one. Who the fuck is Billy? Oh, outside. Okay. Heart of the City. There you go. Alright, back to business. Back. Any luck? I managed to give out some flyers, but most people were distracted by the dog. I had to tell them to go to the Rad Shiba bar to get their attention. Oh. Anyway, I'm back to my office. You stay here. Fine. Don't mean sir, yes sir. The door opens and the crowd goes wild when they see, dog. Oh great. Sup little girl, what are you doing in a bar? Honey, some help here. Hey dog, I heard cats in the alley. Really? I'll check them out. Wow, you really are bad with dogs, eh? Did I make it too obvious? Why though? I don't know. Oh, hey John. Hey. I think it's because I just got that trait at random. When AIs are created, they're given fears or tastes completely at random. Oh man, you see, you can't be human if you have that kind of shit. I just happen to get stuck with a fear of dogs and chinchillas? How do you say this? I feel like I've said this word before and I can't remember how to say it. Chinchilla? Chinchilla? Pronounce.
Chinchilla.
Chinchilla. There we go. Chinchilla. Should we do an original?
Queer ass. Queer ass.
Alright. Chinchillas. Thank gods. What will you have? Well, it's that time of the month, so I'll have a Bleeding Jane. Coming right up. A Bleeding Jane for Dorothy in honor of her time of the month? Here. That time of the month. Do little menstruate? Yes, oil. No, silly, we don't. There are a few maintenance things we have to do every month, but those are a different story. Oh, sorry, she asked for Bleeding Jane. I need to give her something else that she ordered before. Fuck. Then what time of the month is it? The time when I feel like drinking a Bleeding Jane. Nice. So how's business? You'd be surprised by how many people get struck by holiday depression and need some Dorothy in their lives. Although it's also the season with the most competition. I didn't know you had competition. Of course I do, both humans and Lilim. Half of them got a sexy Santa dress, and that's not fair. They were sold out. I wanted one too. I think sexy Santa dresses are actually pretty hot. Anyone with me on that one? But maybe it's better that way. How so? The other girls like to dress in skimpy clothes and show lots of skin. That scares off lots of people. I learned that the best way to maintain regulars is just to dress normally. I wonder though, is it about the outfit, or is it just that it's red? Sexy red clothes, like red is possibly the sexiest color. It's pretty sexy. Black is good too, but maybe it's just that it's red. Red just looks good for that sort of thing. Really? If I dress normally, they can just pretend I'm some acquaintance. No need to hide me until reaching the room. Hell, some even invite me to a dinner or a movie before anything else. Although I must say it's a bit hard to get to the clients in the first place. They can't tell what I do at a glance. And the first time they see me after a call, they think I'm just making a prank or something. Huh, I never saw it that way. Which reminds me, do you serve only humans or do you serve Lilim too? Humans only, but I do have an at least 40% organic policy. 40%. Human from the neck up. Dicks preferably organic, but I can make exceptions. For females, I'm not so strict though. Why? Do you know someone that might be interested? No, just mere curiosity. So there are synthetic dicks in this universe. Well, your curiosity left me thirsty. Get me a blue fairy, a big one, would you? Alright. Blue fairy. Here you go. I wonder if anyone has seen fairies after a couple of these. Some guy tested that by drinking as many as he could. He thought he saw one, but he was dizzy, and what he'd seen was his puke. Oh. You know, earlier today there was a mega Christmas spirit around here. What about it? That I'm realizing I made a fuss about serving drinks to someone underage, but here I am. Nothing in particular, just a funny story. I have a funny story myself. It's the Mega Santa prank. Sigh, the what? Heh, it's a prank I pull every year. First, I pick them all, wait for a day with lots of people, and then I go and kill them. Then I go to Santa's lap, and when he asks what I want, I say in the most innocent tone I can muster, I want you to make me a woman. Sometimes they try to cover it up. The Lilum wants to be human. Then when I say, no, I want you. After that, I say, well, at the very least, I want a dildo, a big pink one, or a very bumpy cucumber. Wow, you're so fucking funny, Dorothy. Sometimes I spice it up. Instead of cucumbers, I ask for a pony and a crane to lift him. I once thought about screaming, help, I'm being molested. But I remembered it was a prank. I didn't want to ruin the guy's life. How considerate. Although I did get a client that way, he became a regular soon after. Huh? But yeah, 3 years and they still don't get that it's always me. Oh yeah, how old are you? Old enough for anything you want. Numbers, I need numbers. Are you really asking a girl her age that way? Okay, then tell me your age first. 27. No fair, you didn't get fidgety or anything like that. Fine, I'll tell you. My model's designed to look between 10 and 13 years old. Oh, we're bringing it up again. But my last checkup said my mental age was 24. How long since you've been deployed? That's a secret I'll keep with me. Fair enough. I expected you to get all your... We spoke about this in the beginning of the stream, by the way, so I'm not going to get into it again. I don't like this. I don't... No, I don't want to have a fucking nuanced conversation about this. Sorry. I try, usually when we get into these sort of things, I try to, like, engage with it seriously, try to have a talk about it. I'm not doing it for this one. I just don't want to. I expected you to get all uncomfortable talking about your age, though. Why didn't you? If you think I'm wrong, then just think I'm wrong. I'm fine with that. I don't give a fuck. With it, how dangerous everything's been lately, every year you get matters. Getting old isn't a curse, it's an achievement. You should make a shirt with that, because if you don't, I will. I'm gonna have it for my 40th birthday. Feel free to do so. Do you want anything else? Let's see. Oh, a cobalt velvet. It's been a while since I've tried one of those. Alright. Make it double. I need money for the electric bill. You do get more for that, right? Cobalt velvet. Yep, this is the one. Do you like it? I don't dislike it. I guess I'm not mature enough for these drinks. Hey honey, have you ever seen a Mega Santa gangbang? Is this my fault for getting her drunk? Did I do this? Okay, Blue Fairy, and we are going to, it's optional, so we can give her a double, still get the money, and just not put any in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Alright, so that's it. Seems like it. Aged and mixed. Cobalt. 1, 2. Alright, and we're not going to do a double. All on the rocks and mixed. Alright, Cobalt Velvet. Yep, this is the one. Do you like it? I don't dislike it, but I guess I'm not mature enough for these drinks. Hey, honey, what's the days today? What day's today? Wednesday. No, the number. Number 21. Shouldn't you know that? I'm a Lilum, not a calendar. I thought you would know that much. Excuse me, next you're gonna tell me to make some convoluted calculation. You can't? I could if I put my mind to it, but it's not something I have quick access to. Yes, I have an inner calendar and calculator, but those are used in lots of other operations every second. I could do all that, but it's a lot quicker to just ask you. I see. Why do you need the date, though? I have something to do on the 26th. I've been avoiding it for a while now. Oh, but don't worry, it's nothing dangerous or anything like that, just heavy. Would you like some help? Would you help me? Nope. If you tell me what it is you need help with, maybe later. I have to go now. See you later. Bye. Do you think she really can't access calendars and calculators that easily? I guess it's kind of like how even the text processor can access the computer's calendar. You don't use it for that. Why didn't you tell her you missed her yesterday? Forgot about it. I didn't find any cats. Why not look again? Good idea. What the hell are you? Huh? Another kid? You look like the girl that was in the photograph. Maybe the bar got popular at some middle school? That would be a hassle. Oh gods, maybe Alma was right. Right about what? Well, the other day I was asking her opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing, before the whole massive transmission hack thing, and at some point she talked about hacking becoming a fad and said, imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks, and today there have been 2 kids already. Yeah, how would bartending become a fad? Maybe a cartoon? Kids' cartoons don't show any alcohol. True. Excuse me, miss? This is no place for kids, so you should... Gil, she's staring too much and she's saying nothing. Her lips moving though. She's not ordering anything. She's not causing trouble. There's nothing inappropriate here. I mean, nothing inappropriate aside from alcohol, but alcohol is everywhere now anyways. So what do you suggest? Let her be? Maybe she's just curious about the bar. She's saying nothing. Maybe she's curious and shy. Also, it's rude to speak about people you have in front of you like they can't hear you. Yeah. Okay. Are you trying to talk? Jill? Wah. How the hell did I startle you? What do you want? Can you help me out here with a beer? Right? A beer for Gil. Haven't I seen that girl before? You know what? A double. Gil deserves it. Here. Thanks, and lower your guard a bit, please. Oh yeah, before I forget, the disposal unit comes on Sunday. Do you have any expired ingredients on your side? Oh right, yeah. There's a bottle of Carmetrine that's like a month past expiration. Put it by the sink so I remember to dispose of it. In my mouth, thanks. Hey miss. Yes? Are you happy? Am I happy? Well, that's a weird question. I'm not sad, I guess. I'm not jubilant, but no, I mean, are you happy with your life, with your choices? Deep question. I mean, I might have one or two regrets, but I guess it could be worse. Regrets? Yeah, I mean, don't we all? I see. Hey Jill? Wah! Again? Aren't you a bit on edge? Maybe. What did you want? Didn't you borrow the screwdriver the other day? I did. Why? I forgot to take the coins from the arcades in the corner last week. They're arcades? So I need to take them out. Oh, let's see. Here. It's not like they see much action these days anyway. Chump change is still money. Pocket change has saved my ass many times. What? Did you throw it in someone's face while escaping? Yes, that only happened once, and the old lady started it. Right. Why does an arcade still use coins nowadays, or physical money when you get down to it? For the reason arcades still exist. Nostalgia, maybe. Hey miss? Yeah? Do you recognize me? Recognize you? I want to say I do, but sorry. Really? You can't remember your own sister's face? Sister? Sorry, but I don't have a sister? Not even a sister-in-law? No way, Gabby, is that really— How did I recognize her before you did, Jill? Jill, you God, I'm so sorry, but you've just grown so much since I last saw you. How long has it been? 3 years. Right. So you know her? Yeah, she's actually my girlfriend, my ex's sister. So how have you been doing? I actually had to transfer schools, and I managed to skip a grade thanks to the admission tests. I'll be out of middle school next year. You've always been a smart one, so it's no surprise. Want a drink? Have you thought about what you want to study in college? You always said you wanted to be a scientist. I don't know yet. I guess I still have a couple of years to think about that. Well, don't feel pressured about that. Maybe you'll need a sabbatical year. So, how's Lenore? Wait, who's Lenore? Her sister. She was my girlfriend. So you actually had a relationship with something that's not a cat? Color me surprised. Hey, don't talk shit about my baby. Ahem. So, how's Lenore doing? She's dead. What? Sorry, I don't think I heard right. My sister is dead, Jill. She died last Saturday. I came all the way to tell you the news. Come on, Gabby, stop fooling around. No, you stop fooling around. I mean, wow. My sister was left to suffer her disease alone while you were all merry here, mixing drinks and chatting. Wait, Lenore was sick? Of what? Since when? Localized nanomachine rejection. It gave her a heart attack. She started complaining about chest pains not long after you left. Was all the talk about getting your freedom worth it, Jill? Was your right to be merry worth the life of my sister? Why are you lashing out at me like that? Did I infect her with the disease that killed her? No, but it's too much of a coincidence that she started getting worse and worse right after you left. Wow, you're a shit scientist. She got visibly sick after your fight. It'd be no surprise if that fight played a key role in killing her. But that's just speculation. You can't expect. And all of that because you wanted freedom? What kind of freedom is so enticing that it makes you hurt a nice 3-year-old relationship? Was this freedom so important you cut all contact with us? Was this freedom so good you left everything behind? Was this freedom worth the life of my— Shut up! Do you want to drink? I didn't kill your sister, for fuck's sake. It's not like I infected her with that nanomachine rejection. Hell, this is the first I've even heard she was sick. And do you really know what kind of fear drove me to have that argument with your sister? Do you even understand the fear of feeling your youth slip through your fingers? Do you think it was all easy for me? I was scared. I'm still scared, but I needed to grab a hold of my life. But it has nothing to do with your sister. I loved her. Do you think that fight didn't hurt me too? Idiot. Alright. I'm starting to think she's not dead. H. I'll make sure that girl gets to wherever she wants to go safely. Meanwhile, Chief. I know. Come on, Jill. Let's take you home. Home sweet home. Oh, good thing we bought more beers. Hey, Jill, you want to grab something to eat? Well, that kind of came out of nowhere. I'm not hungry. Want me to come in, keep you company? I'm fine. I just sniff. I just need to be alone for a bit. Jill, you can tell me what you're feeling. It's okay. It's not okay. It's not. Come here, Jill. Come here. Sniff. It's just, I feel like part of me is crumbling right now. My old girlfriend was sick and I didn't know anything about it. Her sister came to deliver the news and she held nothing but animosity for me. And not only that, but I lashed out at her too. History fucking repeats itself. Maybe if I hadn't cowered back then and apologized, maybe if I wasn't such a selfish little shit, maybe, sniff. Thanks, boss. I really needed this. Do you want me to stay with you today? Thanks, but I actually need some time for myself. Some me time to put my thoughts in order. Yeah, I understand. But don't do anything funny, you hear me? If any weird thoughts come to you or you feel too anxious, call me. Yeah. Hey, 4, she's in your care, you hear? 4, meow. Remember to call me. I'll call you later to check on you nonetheless. Remember, I'm here for you anytime. Oh, we didn't make any mistakes, that's good. Alright. We almost have enough for the electric bill. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have the 8,000 needed. Jill is feeling down, but she really liked that cutesy game poster she saw. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. Alright. Let's get it. Yo, shit! Shit! No, 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 fuck. Oh, fucking hell. No. Oh, alright, is there, did we save it or no? Okay, I'll just fast forward this right now after the stream because we're at the end of the stream. I'll fast forward, get back to where we were, and I'll save it, and we'll do the beginning of the day. We'll day to tomorrow. Okay, that's what we'll do. So we don't have to sit through it again. Okay, so that's it. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know if we're gonna finish tomorrow or if we're gonna need another day. I don't know. It seems like the days are progressing a bit faster now. I don't know how many days there are. I wasn't told that this was a very long game, so. I'm gonna guess it ends at the end of the month, or maybe there's a couple days into January. I'm not sure, but you know, one or two more streams I think is about right, I think, but we'll see. Anyway, so that's it. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your night.